future Albert. Delete this shit.
It's fucking recording right now. What were you talking about?
Oh, okay, fucking Andy's all pissed off and he's not showing up just to fucking spite me. Or he's taking his sweet ass fucking time just to piss us off even more.
Yeah, stop dick teasing, Doug.
Pinche Andy.
Vas a amputar al gopher.
Oh, nomás es ADD el güey.
Yeah, dude, he's got no sense of time. You know how I know? Because I don't have any sense of time.
You know what? We should have talked to Veronica about all this.
Pero sabes qué, dude? You've actually been on time today.
Yeah, that's because he lives here.
Yeah.
I got here. You probably got up what, like at 7:30ish, 8?
I was awake when you showed up. I heard you stomping around. So I don't know, what time did you show up?
7 something.
Yeah, I think it was early 7 because I think I woke
I
up.
went to the gym and then
I rolled around in bed around 5 a.m. and then I woke up from this fucking crazy dream I had, and then I looked at the clock and it was 6:39. So that's actually when I woke up. So I might have gone like an hour and a half of sleep, maybe.
Damn.
And then I looked at the fucking clock and I was like, might as well just stay up since fucking Albert's gonna be here.
I got here 5 hours ago.
Fuck. God
So
damn.
yeah, 5 hours ago.
It's 1:30.
So what the fuck? 7? Yeah,
Pinche Andy.
around 7ish. All I heard was fucking cats everywhere, fucking running around all over the fucking place.
Stomping around and shit, yeah.
But yeah, this is our final fucking episode, and Dingleberries isn't here.
What do you think of the first season? Final episode of the first season?
Yeah, I wanna. I don't want to scare people and shit. Like, oh fuck, they're done. Like, yeah, these microphones suck.
We ain't quitters.
Yeah, we're just dipping our toes in.
Yeah, I think we had a successful year, and by successful I mean we got the fucking thing rolling at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, I've told this to David multiple times. Do you remember that guy that I watched the Hurricane Ian on YouTube?
Okay.
The 3000 GT guy.
Oh, yeah.
Hurricane Ian?
Yeah.
It's a way when he first started, and I started watching him, he was getting like 150 views a video. And it's been like maybe a year, maybe 2 years, maybe a year and a half. I don't know, something like that. And he's got thousands now. Like his videos.
From a year ago.
Yeah. His videos usually are, when I watch them, and I usually watch them like either the same day he posts them or the day after.
Mm-hmm.
And routinely, I've noticed that they're in like around 3,000 views, like in a day.
That's pretty good.
And so I'm like, we just gotta.
I mean, that's
keep to
fucking
it.
good.
So that's pretty good growth.
And when did he start?
I think I want to say 2020 probably, because like I started watching him when I got my car, my 3000 GT, and he was like ripping his car apart. Like he tore every freaking nut and bolt and like cleaned it, painted, got new ones everywhere he could.
Pero también es como ese British guy, no? Like, he had low-ass views, and then all of a sudden he's got...
Yeah, the
Yeah,
British guy
yeah.
too, dude. Yeah, good thing you mentioned that
Yeah.
too, because I remember I saw a couple of videos. They had 50 views on it. I haven't seen him in a while though. Like I don't know if he's posted in a while.
Yeah.
But what are these videos about or channels?
They're so
Cars?
it's specifically 3000 GTs.
That's puro
So-
how to fix your jalopy jungle.
Yeah,
But I think it's super easy.
he's got a niche.
Yes. Yeah, it's
and that's
super
it.
easy
Yeah.
when all you do is dedicate yourself to one subject, one fucking thing. For example, that is cars. I think it's harder for us because there's 4 of us.
Mm-hmm. And we just
So-
kind of bounce all over the fucking place.
Yeah, so 4. I think it's hard in general because it's 4, and then we all have different passions. So you talk a lot about fucking cars. I talk a lot about business. Andy talks a lot about being fucking late. And
What the fuck does Andy talk about?
David talks about cars too and family and shit. And I mean, like if I go around, like, what do you think your highlights are? Like, what is it? Like if you go up to somebody like you're the fucking car guy or you're the fucking cat guy, like he's the cat guy too.
Yeah.
Like when we go out in public, like he's the fucking cat guy.
Which
What's
one
up with your cat?
Which one of us is more car guy?
Shit, I don't know, man. I think probably you.
You think?
Yeah,
You've been more car this year than I
No.
have.
you're fucking cat and
hell
cars,
no.
nigga.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, sure, absolutely. But it's the way he goes through cars like he fucking changes his underwear. You fucking how many
I
cars
don't
have you
know.
had in the last
I think
2 years? Maybe even just this year alone.
Well, this year it was only 2. It was a Miata and the fucking Galant.
And you got rid of that RX-7 because I remember you posted
Oh,
that your
yeah,
New
yeah,
Year's
yeah.
resolution
The
was to
RX-7.
fucking get it running,
Yeah.
and then you just fucking got rid of it.
Yeah.
You lo que más the fucking Toyota?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You got rid of that
Damn,
one? That was
4.
like 4 cars in 1 year.
Yeah.
And he's even kept one. So
Yeah.
he's bought more than that.
Yeah.
He's got 5 cars. He's bought 5 cars, all right? Pero
Well, I guess he is the car guy. He just doesn't talk about
I
it.
think we're both. I think we're equally in it, David. Maybe
yeah, and
maybe
you get
me
mad
more
if
a
I
little
say
bit.
if I say David's the car guy. You get mad as fuck too, though.
I don't know. I feel like you.
Don't exclude me.
I feel like this year you spent more time on your cars than I did.
Yeah, I did. I
Like-
definitely did.
Between traveling to different jalopies and you know.
I mean, I went to Burley and back twice for 2 cars, and then we went to fucking California for your car.
Yeah, I think that's the most extreme.
Well,
thing we
maybe
did.
people like when they watch this shit, they should comment like, who do they, like what title you would give each of us. That'd be
car-
that'd be
car
kind of
cat guy.
interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Who the
what,
fuck is a car guy? Who's the like what? What is Noel equal to you? What do I equal to you? What is David equal to you? And
who
Andy?
is Andy? What do we
And who's
classify
Andy?
as?
And fucking Andy, I don't know. He's both of you motherfuckers have AD.
Pinche Andy es el mandilón.
Like if I recap and I remember
Yep,
like
that's for sure.
when I ask like when we have guests like what hobby do you have? I think every hobby is extensive. That is why it's called a hobby.
Yeah. Dude,
Because
yeah,
photography
don't
is
get
a
into
fucking,
cars.
Photography
Yeah.
is a
Cars will
hobby
ruin
of
your
mine.
life.
Yeah, I think you've gotten into photography quite a bit this year. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't even know that Icons was your page.
Yeah, it is, dog.
I
I just
just-
didn't like. I don't.
I just
promote it.
followed it just the other day because
I
I
was like,
fucking
oh.
put 2 and 2 together.
You know
I was
what?
like, oh,
you know what?
shit.
I got a invite for that, and I thought it was like PBS icons or PBS something. Yeah, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys ask about it, I can talk about it a little more. But it's funny. Fuck. I think it was 10 years ago. It was when I first bought my first like entry level. I thought it was a professional camera, but 10 years ago. No, it was 7 years ago. 7 years ago, because Kayla tried to get me a fucking camera, and I was like, I don't want that shit. So then we go out and buy like $1,000 camera. It was a kit, and I thought it was a professional one. And when I used to take pictures just for the fuck of it, people were like, "What are you using?" Little did I realize I was telling them like it's an entry level ass fucking camera. It was like $1,000. It was a Canon Rebel, and I had like 2-3 lenses for it. But I just took pictures. I really bought it when Callie was born. So actually, it is fucking 9 years.
Damn.
Because Callie's gonna be 9.
Damn.
So I bought the camera before Callie was born.
I thought she was going to be like fucking 6 or something.
She's gonna be
Yeah.
she's gonna be
Damn.
9 in January. So I bought that because I just wanted to kind of like, take pictures of her as she was growing the fuck up. And then this year I kind of took it kind of seriously. Not serious. I don't consider it serious, or I consider everything a hobby until you get paid. Once you make money off of it, just like same thing with this shit. A lot of people will fucking sit here and criticize this, but it's our first fucking year. None of us have any background on broadcasting or communications or anything like that,
Or social media.
or editing or fucking a videographer or any of that shit. We don't have any background in that shit. We just literally fucking picked it up, and that's why I feel like we're successful. Because 2 years ago when you guys talked about this inception, it was just an inception. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Nothing fucking existed, just the concept. So I think for me, I could give a fuck about the views and things like that. I think us just doing it is
Yeah, I just
Is
want to
the
make
first
sure
fucking
you
step.
guys don't get discouraged by
You-
just 150 views.
You know,
on a
I'm
fucking
not, and
episode.
I sorry to cut you guys, but like on that subject, yeah, we might get hate, we might get criticism, whatever, but we took something and we dove into it. Albert kind of pushed us to do it,
Jumping
by
in the deep end.
by supplying all this setup, and we jumped into it, and how many people have those dreams, they want to do something and they don't jump into it, so como dicen, no, we jumped into the deep end, and
Yeah.
we'll see what comes out of it,
Yeah. And going back to why it's hard for us is like I feel that if the subject that I know the most isn't even business, it would, for me, there's days where I drive around shit and I realize like what I'm really fucking good at is what I've been doing for the last 10, 11 fucking years of my life.
Yeah.
If my brother like fucking recorded me, following me, what I was doing, people would gravitate to that shit pretty fast. Those in that field. And like if you say you were a mechanic and that's all you did and you just started doing videos of being a mechanic, or for example, like an excavator or a machine operator, there's people that watch people, just like kids watch kids play with fucking toys. There's nothing cool about it, but I feel like that's the easiest way to get numbers is by specifically picking one avenue and just running with it.
Yeah.
But, I don't, this isn't my podcast, just mine. It's ours. And that's how I treat it. And that's why our schedules sometimes can fucking collide because it's 4 of us. So it has
So
its
you want me to
it
post
has
car
its
shit?
challenges. Yeah, it has its
Yeah.
challenges. Like you want to talk about cars and shit. I'm like, nah. And there's going to be certain subjects, certain guests that we may not want. Some of us may, as individuals, may not want on here, and some of us we want on here, but we kind of have to
Fuck it.
compromise.
Yeah.
And then there's been some. Well, how many guests did we have this year? There was
3.
Will.
4. Will, Tasha, Gilbert, and
Enrique.
yeah. Oh, that's 5.
5 or 4?
4?
I think it's a 4.
Yeah, it's 4. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Some
all
of
I
them
had.
were repeated guests, but that was pretty fucking cool. But yeah, I there was a couple that wanted to get on, but schedules were conflicting, or somebody kind of flaked out, kind of like our buddy that's supposed to be
Flakes.
Yeah.
people that are supposed to be here. And I said I'd reschedule, but it's kind of super hard. Even though our number 4 is not here, it's super hard to fucking schedule something like during the holiday season. Like,
know,
it's just a lot.
That's what it comes down to. Right now, this is just our hobby, and we have lives, we have careers. So
Yeah,
I
I wanted to go snowboarding. I don't think that shit's gonna happen.
So we get you guys what
I
we
know.
can when we can.
Yeah. No, I think I probably got like 2 or 3 down the list. I did wanted to bring like some of us are probably not going to be here, but I kind of wanted to bring maybe another guest or 2 just to have not just a session, just to have content for later down the road while I'm on the road. And I got like, fuck. This year I've been on the road 9 weeks, 5 times. So 9 weeks consecutive, 5 times this year. And it
God
fucking
damn.
Damn.
and that shit was tough.
Me and this guy went to California, and I don't ever want to go that far again, ever in my life. I don't want to do that much driving.
And he didn't even fucking drive. I mean, he drove for like an hour and a half while I took a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's hard. It's hard on the fucking travel part, like for the podcast. I think if we had similar schedules, but even I still say that even if we had similar schedules, because we would be used to it, we would still have conflict one way or another.
No, mom, it's tough when you say, hey, let's fucking record at 10 a.m. and most of the days I'm going to bed at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the way
Yeah.
he's fucking waking up at 10 a.m. from getting 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Oh, but
Yeah. So eventually, at some point, we'll talk about what we would like to see, for 23, what worked, what doesn't work, what are kind of our ideas as far as how can we improve this. But I think for me, my first thing is I got to be home.
yeah.
And my goal is still March, at the end of March. And we'll have the other businesses, the landscaping, the backflow. And you've kind of, told me you want to help me out on the lawn care side. So we'll have to invest in a fucking pickup, invest in a fucking personal
See, you
vehicle.
shouldn't have sold that fucking Toyota, dude.
And
What, you going to start doggy styles or what?
No, you start doggy styles. That's you.
Doggy Styles poop picker upper.
Poop
Yeah.
picker upper, yeah.
Pooper
that's David.
scooper.
No, and you know what, David? I remember seeing it on your personal pages. They're like, does anybody rent a goat? That concept was actually pitched on Shark Tank some fucking 3-4 seasons ago.
Oh, shit.
Like people rent fucking goats. So if you have a pasture and shit,
Yeah.
they'll
That's
rent a fucking
overgrown.
goat. Yeah.
And then they'll eat all that shit up.
See, man, and that's good money. Like, I try to reach out to our friends and our old classmates. Like when I need something done at my house.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm willing to hire them. You know, when I ask for help on
Hey, come
Facebook,
do this shit for free.
you know, yeah, no, like, you know, I'm willing to pay them for their time. I'm willing to pay
Yeah.
them for their effort. You know, so like, you know, I actually need someone with a tractor to kind of,
Oh yeah. Well, what if that homie sucks?
A la verga.
valió madre. Yeah.
Well, it starts local, dog. It starts local.
Yeah, you know, and I try to help out people. You know, like I don't know. I feel like some people get a kick out of helping me out, and I get a kick out of, you know, helping them out with a few extra bucks or whatever. You know, but yeah, anytime I ask for something on Facebook, it's not I expect for free. You know, I expect to make a exchange of some sort. You know.
Yeah, you're doing your part by, you know, trying to support local. Like the other day I asked, like, before I go online, because I know how the fucking internet works. I can find whatever I want, I can find. But I'm reaching out to who I know, my circle, and say, hey, who does this? Who does that? Before I go and fucking hire a random fuck. And then you see that I got a project done, and you're like, why didn't you hit me up? So, and then with that, I mean, that was kind of also my vision was for us eventually, like on the podcast, as far as like marketing. And in the business aspect, it is marketing, but like kind of having a, and I don't want to call it that either. But kind of like a referral group where, you know, we reach out to, you know, 20 of our friends that have local businesses that do something different.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that way we pitch that, you know, we do our shout outs for them and plugs like that for them. That was my kind of like, as far as like, how do we get monetized? How do we make money? That was one
Ads.
way, one avenue
Yeah.
for me to, you know, recoup or whatever the fuck, the time that we spend doing. Cause we're investing our time. We're learning. We're having fun with it. We drink every time we were together.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But, you know, we just need to grow that audience. And then that way we can pitch, you know, what other friends are offering out there as services and things like that.
Yeah, and you see that a lot on like social media. You see a lot of our like friends and peers are you know, they're trying to start their own thing. They're trying to make a few extra bucks, and you know, I personally, unless I need their you know, their help, I don't reach out, or I don't like
Like
you
that
know.
right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that perch right there.
Yeah, right
That's
here.
a plug right there.
Yeah, plug it in right now.
That's a plug right there.
What are you wearing, David?
And that's our homeboy's fucking
I'm wearing
business.
a Perts Bikes and Rentals hat. Andrew and Jessica Perla, they rent bikes to ride on any trail in Twin Falls, Idaho.
Yeah, so if we got any like tourists like that are from out of state and they're out in the Twin Falls area, Canyon area, Snake River Canyon,
Yeah, there's a big old bike track
Yeah, yeah.
along the edge of
there's
it.
there's a whole rim
Yeah,
It's
trail.
like 5 miles or 8 miles, something
something
like
like that. Yeah,
hit
yeah,
up
yeah.
hit up Perts for all your what do they do? Bikes and
Perts Bike
that. They
Rental.
do bikes, electric bikes, off-road bikes. What?
Yeah, yeah. Bikes, just road bikes, trail bikes. I think the city of Twin Falls is getting ready to build some sort of like trail. Or,
Oh no, they built it down
Yeah,
at
down in the canyon.
Auger Falls, or no? Is that what it's called? No,
Yeah.
Auger Falls,
like they got jumps and whatnot.
where the broken bridge is at.
Mm-hmm.
oh, so they're finally gonna do something with
on
that.
the other side. Yeah,
Besides fishing and killing squirrels, Casey.
fucking rabbit. That's where we.
Oh,
ate
what was it, rabbit? I thought it was fucking squirrel. We fucking ate some shit.
I mean,
over there.
we've eaten squirrel too. Fucking with
Pepper
Old
and
Bay
salt.
seasoning.
Yeah.
No, the Old Bay seasoning was the best part about it. Everything else was.
Okay, and see, that's another person I want to get on.
I remember
Eat your Casey?
getting other critters down there with Casey.
Grasshopper,
I fucking ate rock chocolate.
straight
once
up
with him.
Idaho shit.
He just
Damn.
fucking threw the whole thing on the fire.
No, he's interesting as fuck. I went out fishing with him last time I came. The last time I came, I had a morning I spent out there with him, and then he was telling me about the podcast. I'm like, dude, you got to get on there. And he wants to start his own thing, but his purpose is to educate,
About fishing?
yeah, and bring awareness too, because he kind of brought it up. Like, hey, have you ever looked at a fishing game manual or the regulations and rules book? It's like none of it is in Spanish. And see, that's badass. That's where I give him props. He's not even thinking. Well, he's thinking for like preserving his game, right? But it's like your people are kind of in a sense handicapped because it's not available
They
to them.
don't know the rules.
All
They're
or
not.
regulations
It's not available
to
to
them.
them. So for one, they could play the ignorance card, like I didn't know any better,
And it's true.
and because it's not available.
Yeah.
So he brought that up, and I'm like, dude, get on. We should get on. And I told him I'd help him out too. Like when he does his thing, if he wants to do like a vlog and he needs a motherfucker like me with a camera just to watch him do his thing.
Yeah.
And plus, I enjoy it. And he's like, "Hey, don't get disappointed." Or he's like, "We didn't catch shit that day." He's like, "I hope."
Every day.
I
Every
hope.
time.
He's like, "I hope." He's like, "I hope you're not discouraged." Like, nah, dude. With me, you can count on me. I'm never disappointed when I'm out in the fucking lake.
I've gone fishing with Casey a lot, and I think we've only had maybe 2 or 3 good days where we actually caught shit.
You know,
A lot, and it was fun.
Whose phone is that?
It's over there.
Oh,
It's a kid's.
The first time I went with him, I caught the biggest fucking rainbow trout ever.
I remember that. It was in the fucking canyon, huh? In the
Pillar Falls.
Pillar Falls, yeah. Oh,
He
right
goes-
off the side of the rock, too.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, he goes like, dude, I've come here how many fucking times like that is like beginner's luck.
Yeah.
But I've never been discouraged. I've always liked fishing. I've always liked the outdoors. So when he tries to warn me, like, dude, we're straight.
Dude,
Like as long as there's beer and we're in the water, we're good. And I don't even know how to swim out there without a vest.
Hijo de la chingada, güey.
Yeah. He's
That's the best way to learn. If you're about to die.
the best way to fucking die. I
Well,
guess.
there you go. It's either you die or you make it. You
You know,
sink or swim.
I want to add on that. I went fishing with Casey this last summer too, and I feel bad because I kind of did a recap of my year. You know, just driving one day, I was thinking, "Damn, I've done a lot this year." You know, and I didn't mention I went fishing with Casey. You know, he kept asking me to go fishing with him, and I finally went one day, and yeah, we had a lot of fun, man. You know, the thing about Casey is, he worries if you're having fun.
Yeah.
You know, and I
I'm
finally
like, dude, just fish.
yeah, I finally told him like halfway through this trip, you know, it was kind of a day ordeal. I finally told him, I'm like, hey man, don't you worry about me. Like this is something new for me. I'm having fun. You know, like we don't have to catch something, you know, because he had a plan in his head, like we had to catch all these fish.
Feel like by noon we've already cut our fill or whatever, huh?
Yeah, you know, and it was fun, man. Like we didn't catch shit. We catch a few. I think we caught a few
Bluegill,
bass. Yeah, bluegill.
the little baby ones.
Yeah, the ones he doesn't like or whatever. He says they're
He kills them and throws them back in.
He uses them as bait. I don't know.
Yep.
You know, we got a few of those, but you know, he taught me how to tie the knot. He taught me how to cast, and you know, I picked up really fast, and I had a lot of fun, man. You know,
Yeah,
but-
fishing's there's tactic to it. I mean, the fucking sad part too is though, and it's just the fact. When I go out with my fucking uncles, I don't know if it's a tactic, a proper tactic, but they also have their own. They have their
Do
own
they
ways
catch
of
shit?
doing it, and they catch shit.
Do they use power bait?
No,
Do they use worms? Or do they use corn?
they use corn and all other
I knew they
corns
used
of
corn.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even use reels, but I mean, fishing's fishing. But again, goes back to what he was saying. Like, maybe in this other country it was appropriate, but here, you know, there's regulations.
Yeah.
Each state
As
has
long
it.
as they don't fucking throw dynamite in there trying to get them out or some shit.
That's some white boy shit, right? there.
yeah, you know,
That's like some hillbilly shit.
Yeah, that's some like Louisiana shit.
That's,
Bayou shit.
that's neat, and
The bayou. Yeah, and I've been down there, dude. It's fucking crazy.
you know, speaking of that, and trying to get people to follow like our friends and whatnot. Casey actually has his own Facebook page too, like dedicated on fishing. It's Canyon Bassin, Bassin.
Bassin.
Yeah, and you know, he'll post about his
Casey, you spelled it wrong.
fishing encounters and whatever on there. So yeah, if you guys go give him a follow, you know,
Yeah.
Casey's a
If
pretty
you're
neat
interested
guy.
in fishing, though,
yeah.
interested in
Hey,
fishing,
Albert,
just follow him. Period.
Test your editing skills and see if you can put a link right here to Canyon Basin.
Right
Here,
here.
hold your hand out, Noah. Hold your hand out.
Someone right here.
there.
Here. Click right here
Sure,
to go
man.
follow
Fuck.
Casey on Canyon Basin. Bassin.
But
I'm
oh man,
sure it's
that's
Bassin.
cool.
I'm just fucking around Casey.
It's cool just thinking about all our friends just kind of having their own little side projects. you
Does
know?
anybody else have a podcast that we know?
No.
That we know
That I
of?
know.
No.
I mean, there's several motherfucking reasons why I started this shit. And one, as a business owner, like reaching out to an existing fucking platform, dude, they want to fucking charge you an arm and a leg, and I'm all for paying, but it's like they say, it's not what you know, it's who you fucking know. Like, I have a guy who's actually producing a beat for us that we can use exclusively because I'm tired of fucking getting flagged or demonetized and all that bullshit. So
Copyright
I got
bullshit.
I got a homie who's and I'm paying him for him to produce it. I sent him a sample of kind of the sound that I wanted, and then he's gonna, do something with it. And he's out of I believe he's out of Phoenix, Arizona. And he produced. There's another rapper that I listened to, and he produced 2, 3, or 4 beats for him. And then I liked how he fucking did it. So I'm like, I reached out to him, and I know he produces, but I had to go to a guy that I knew, and a guy and music that I fucking like. I know there's local fucking people that produce music here, but I don't like that fucking sound that's from here.
Me neither.
And some of it is changing. Believe it or not, some of it is changing. Some of it is progressing. But I want a fucking West Coast beat, dude. I want a '90s beat.
Yeah.
I want something 90s but modern with a lot of fucking bass. That's just how like if you put Dr. Dre, it reminds me of our high school days, middle school fucking days. That's where it takes me back. Like a lot of the music I listen to now is so fucking different from what it was back then, and some of it's for the greater good, and some of it just it's fucking saturated, and it all fucking sounds the same, dude.
You don't like Lil Wayne anymore?
Dude, I haven't heard a Lil Wayne fucking track. Well, I guess I'm lying because I was down in Louisiana and shit. New Orleans. Little Holly Grove, or I don't know. I went down to his area and shit, but I'm pretty sure it's fucking different too. I don't even know what's coming out of Louisiana. Let me put it that way. Other than anywhere, well, when I was in Texas, all you heard is Morgan Wallen.
Who the hell is that?
Some fucking pop
Rapper?
country artist. Yeah, he's got good music, but it ain't gonna be like a daily fucking thing for me.
Yeah, no, man. Music nowadays is just, it's crazy.
What do you listen to, David?
I stick to my roots, man. Just
You don't listen to rap, do you?
pre-90. No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't listen to rap
It's
either.
very rare. I'll listen to like Drake, Lil Wayne, Dr. Dre. The stuff we grew up with and not being '90s kids. But
I don't have any of that shit. I don't name it. Playlist.
I stick to my roots, man. I listen to rock, metal. I listen to some Spanish. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
either Mexican music or freaking reggae and rock.
Okay, what the fuck?
Reggae, yeah.
We got like 2-3 minutes and then I got to restart. But I was playing some shit the other day.
Okay.
What was it? And you're like, what the fuck? You're like, is David here?
oh shit.
Oh, it was I don't know. It was like fuck. What was it? It was some rock shit. I was like, dude, this is something like it was like
Yeah.
what's that Red Dead Revolver or what was that? Black
The what?
Velvet? I don't know what the fuck you listen to, David. It's that fucking emo shit.
Oh, Velvet Revolver or
I don't know. We'll have to I'll have to
Yeah.
fucking find it. But I was playing. And he's like, what the fuck? He's like,
Yeah,
He's like, is
what,
David here?
David here? He's fucking got the playlist going, some shit. Cause yeah, it was some screamo shit.
Guess who's gonna be walking in the motherfucking building right now?
just as we're finishing
Andres.
the first episode.
Wow.
We got our first session in, so I guess this is a good place to stop.
This
So
is a good little recap.
Way.
para regañarlo el hijo
A
de
ver, go
su
lock the door,
pinche.
David. Go lock the door.
Ahorita para regañarlo el pendejo. ¿Qué?
Dile que you can
He's
keep on
already-
knocking, but you can't come
He's
in.
asking, he's like, what time are we starting? I'm like, hey, let's plan to be there at 9 so we can start at 10 because this is how he runs his shit, right?
Damn.
And it's what, 2?
Yep.
Chinga tu madre, güey. Anyways, we'll pause it there.
He said 10 to 15 minutes.
20 minutes ago.
When?
5 hours ago.
Oh yeah.
Yo, dude, this is the fucking final episode of the fucking season.
Damn, already.
Season 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final episode of season 1.
We finally got Andy here.
Yeah, I was, doing sun shit.
¿Qué güeyes andabas haciendo?
I was cutting my dad's hair, and he also needed just stuff with
David's
his trucking stuff. I don't even want to
daughter
talk
shit.
about it. It bothers me.
Little holiday
Frustrating.
shit. So,
Let's get this fucking bitch started. ¿Y ahora qué, güey?
What?
So we want to do a motherfucking recap of your holiday ventures.
My holiday adventures.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously we started off with the shopping, which is always a pain in the ass. But
Hey, give me one motherfucking second. David, can you talk on the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
good. We're good. Sorry, my bad.
Did you shop the day before?
no,
Christmas or
we were
some
just
shit?
wrapping up like the day before, but it's still always just chaotic. You could always-
ADD.
You're one of those
Yeah, stay away.
late shoppers.
Te esperaste hasta the last minute?
No, just wrapping up. Like it wasn't just me; it was like
Oh.
Veronica too. Like we were wrapping up stuff for like everybody.
Hey, y'all notice the green and red?
Hell yeah.
What do you think it stands for or what it represents?
Where's the red?
Oh shit, he's colorblind, dude.
Oh, this is
No.
red. Already? Is this red?
yeah, it's all green to you,
Otro
huh?
puto topic.
Yeah, most of it.
So
Yeah,
this is
sir.
green and this is red.
You were kind of covering it. It starts turning red, like right here.
Can you see it now? What about that? Can you see the difference?
Yeah.
Is it,
Except it's still like.
Okay, let's
main-
go for
is this
we're
red?
off
It
fucking
catches the green.
tangent.
it looks just fucking. It's gray to you.
It's not gray. It just the colors seem like they just seem like they're one color when they're not.
Anyway, so what the fuck?
Oh yeah. So
Well, you're
just,
the one that fucking brought up the lights, dude. Fucking tangent, motherfucker.
ADD moment?
Que no trae the letters.
You're the one that's screaming squirrel.
No, que no traes HDMI, güey.
¿Pero qué les dije? ¿Que todo lo traen? No, es que se hacen pendejos.
Yeah, I think you have it too, dude.
Probably.
So, a ver, Andy, ¿qué? So, last minute or what?
Just wrapping it up.
What,
like-
you literally wrapping presents or you were out still shopping?
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit
You
of
gotta
both.
be more specific.
We went out and we were just doing. Yeah, I guess still shopping. I guess
So when did you have everything wrapped up? 23rd, 24th?
it's just kind of we wrap. Well, mainly Veronica because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but Veronica mainly wraps them as we start getting them.
Hey, David, what? Did you wrap them or did you put them in a bag?
I ended up wrapping them.
You left
yeah,
them in the
yeah.
fucking Amazon package.
No, I wish. So you know what? Yeah, you know with that, like
I would have fucking done it. That's
Like-
like, it's already wrapped.
You
Why
know,
would I
I-
unwrap it and then wrap it again.
you know, Davian's gifts, I paid like for the pre-wrap. Like you know, you pay extra and
You
they
can
pre-wrap them
pre-wrap
for
it?
you, right?
Oh shit.
But Davian, she kind of dropped the ball this year, and she just wanted to do a bunch of other Christmas shit, and we ran out of time, and she was wrapping.
Just put them in bags.
She was wrapping the 23rd, didn't get it done, so I finished and wrapped on Christmas Eve, and I don't know if you guys saw my reel, my fucked up wrapping, you know. But,
I didn't see the reel, but I just saw you like, fuck.
no, it fucking sucks.
Why don't you just put them in bags? Don't you get them and then
I
keep
did them
them?
in. I did them in bags this
And
year.
yeah,
and
that's,
you just stuff the
that's a
top
smart
with
idea.
like some confetti shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Fuck
That's
it. It was
easy.
it was the easiest fucking Christmas.
And then you can just reuse those bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the fucking trash.
Now mama's
Yeah.
way for the next time you have to fucking give a gift.
No, mames, way. I'm not that cheap.
That's what all Mexicans do.
No, pues en ese caso, way, I should have just went to Winco and got some fucking
Grocery bags?
yeah. What about you? Did you do any shopping? Anything?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck no. I didn't leave the house.
No tree, no decorating.
Yeah,
no-
last year you had a tree.
It was just another day.
No, here's our fucking tree, homie.
Yeah.
But I'm muy apenas. I see like, oh shit, that'd be a good idea.
But for real, don't.
That fucking
my
tree
parents
staying
came
there
over.
next year.
My parents came over on New Year's, Christmas Eve, gave me some tamales and some arroz con leche. I had to cook the tamales here. And then I just stayed home, played Ark. And then
¿Y qué es puto arc, pues?
Pues it's that
Dude, I don't
fucking
even
game.
know. It's just some game, and he even doesn't just play it. He watches other people playing it,
No,
doing some kind of show.
I'm just trying to get tips. All right, on how to do shit because I don't know. It's
No te
fucking-
quieres
it's a-
quebrar la cabeza,
It's
güey.
a very expansive game. There's a lot of shit.
Noel, you like other people watching it or playing it?
Let me
Yeah.
ask you this:
Yeah,
Is it
they're
what-
funny as
is
fuck,
it
dude.
fucking true that Fortnite got sued for privacy
I
policies?
know nothing about fucking Fortnite.
Yeah, me neither. I never played it.
I thought it was the gayest shit ever.
I'm into like survival games mostly. That's actually Minecraft is actually considered a survival.
Well,
game.
in the real world, you can't watch other people survive.
Yeah, you can.
There's
Fucking
Survivor
Survivor.
shows.
Survivor
but
Man.
you think the
No.
motherfucker out on the island actually is
Bear
watching
Grylls.
somebody? Dale, verga.
Yeah, that's true. But
And then ones where they're naked.
naked and
Yeah,
afraid.
no, I've seen those at your place.
Anyway,
with Veronica.
how the hell did we get to that?
Anyways, we were just seeing what your holiday festivities
Yeah,
were.
and I was just playing that game. And then on Christmas Day, my mom called me. She's like, "Yeah, don't come. It's like hailing and shit." I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll just stay home and play Ark." It was awesome. I had a great time,
Sounds great.
Nice.
Estoy's been spending a lot of time on that fucking game, dude.
dude. It's dope. I love it.
I see you pop on every time when you log in.
Yeah. You
Like,
should
oh,
you should
there
jump
he is.
on, dude.
I can't do Ark. I
Why?
might be able to do Ark over Minecraft.
We're already set up. We're already OP.
All right. Then I guess I'll join.
Yo no sé qué-
Who do you
I don't
play
know
with?
what those
Ronnie and
terms-
them motherfuckers will?
I don't know what
Ronnie
those terms
and Danny Jackson.
Daniel Jackson?
Yeah.
mean. David,
Fuck?
did you do any video games?
I might just get on just because of him.
Yeah, dude, it's dope.
You know,
He's good at it.
I do the first person.
He's
like,
the veteran of
role-playing.
it.
Right now, I'm playing Assassin's Creed. I'm trying to finish a couple of Assassin's Creed
The Valhalla one?
games. Yeah, I just got
Oh,
that. Yeah,
shit.
so.
I got like a free...
Well, I hope the nerds tune in.
People are gonna fucking love this. I guess.
I just got the... Because, okay, you know when it first came out, they
Yeah.
gave like a
The preview.
like a 10-hour trial or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I played that. I was like, oh, shit, hell yeah. And then I wanted to get it, but I was like, it's $60.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. What was that other game we played a while back? Where we linked up.
Man.
When we linked up?
Yeah. It was like that zombie game.
What a
Yeah,
wa-
I
what a
can't
waste-
remember it either.
What a waste of fucking time.
Hey, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask
No,
you. You
fuck
play
off
any-
for a second.
Any video games, Albert?
No, dog. The last fucking game I played was 007 or Donkey Kong.
Damn. I have those.
Nah, dude, I fucked up my.
State of Decay.
I think I fucked up my vision
State of Decay.
when I was a fucking
2.
kid.
State of Decay 2. All right, that's what we played. Zombie game.
You know, I'm with Albert. I quit playing for a while just because I don't know. I do see it as a waste of time. Like if
It
I
is
play,
waste time, but if
if
you
I
have time to
play,
waste-
I'm gonna waste.
Yeah,
time.
if you have time, yeah, fuck it. Hay unos que se la jalan.
Yeah.
Every day, religiously.
Hay unos que se la jalan, güey, when they got 10 minutes.
I guess I'd rather fucking be a gamer instead of a fucking jerker every
todavía te
2
la jalas, todavía te
Yeah,
la jalas
yeah,
every
it's
day,
true,
dude.
it's
Yo,
true.
la neta, güey, prefiero tronar, güey. Nah, dude, I don't play video games, but I'll tell you what I did for my festivities. Traditionally, I'm actually out of my siblings, I'm the only motherfucker that cooks, like with my jefa and shit.
Yeah.
And so,
So you know how to make tamales.
yeah. Since like even before I had kids and all that shit, I do it every pretty much holiday. There was maybe 2 or 3 that I didn't go see my folks when I lived back in Boise during our college days. But this was my 4th year with Callie. My 4th year doing it with her, and then like right around fucking 10 tamales, she's like, "Okay, I'm done."
Ya le valió.
Yeah, she's
That's
like,
enough. I probably won't
It's
eat
like-
more than that, huh?
Like, yeah, Dad, it's too greasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, every fucking year there's the fucking recipe doesn't always come out the same, but they're always fucking good. One year they could have more lard, one year they're drier, what blah blah blah. So
Sometimes
this
they're
year,
flaky when you reheat them. Sometimes they're greasy.
this year there were a little bit more. There was probably a little bit more lard on them, which made them probably taste better.
Yeah.
So they were a lot harder
love
to
that
get on
lard.
the fucking hoja. So it was harder for her.
So it wouldn't stick away from the hand when you're trying to lay it down.
So I had her. She was doing the filling. She's like this much. Like, yeah. But it was cool. That's all I did. That's
Did you
all I
fold
really
them,
did.
And then did you tie them up with like a little strand?
No, we just fold them.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know what the other green leaf is, the banana leaf, all that bullshit. I don't do that.
did you? Oh, you didn't. Do
We
that.
did chicken and pork this year, red and green. What else did we do? Did
can't-
photo
you spent
shoot.
Is
a lot
that
of
like
money?
the sweet one? The sweet tamal?
No, there's just chicken. There's just green chili.
Oh.
There's chile verde, and then the other one's red.
Did you,
Oh,
did you
right,
spend a
right,
lot of
right.
money on gifts?
It's probably the least amount I've ever spent.
I didn't
last
spend any
10
money on
years.
gifts because I didn't buy anyone anything.
Yeah.
No.
Except for
with
me.
with my current
I
situation,
did buy myself something.
with my current situation, we just fucking did. So with family, and having kids and all shit, it used to get super expensive. So we used to like buy everyone something, right? Like your parents, your siblings, and so like I think 3 years ago we started the whole gift exchange. So that way one person can either spend between 50 to 100, but just one person. And so that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea. We save money and it's actually fun to not know who's getting what, that kind of shit. And my sister's fucking, they blew that shit out of the fucking park, dude. They do more like meaningful fucking, like gifting and shit like that. Like, I think my younger sister took it to the top this year. And she had my mom, but then my brother's like, fuck, why doesn't my sister get me? Because he got me, and I just got a motherfucking wallet.
You got him a dildo or something.
Yeah.
Just
I got
to
him
fuck
a
with
fucking
him.
Lose that
wallet.
wallet or something?
Yeah, us, we give shit that's functional and utility, like more
Yeah.
utility than anything.
But at the same time, isn't that what you would
want?
prefer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why you gift
Yeah,
it.
don't give me
so.
stupid shit.
Like, can I use this in the real world?
See, and yeah, my family did the white elephant this year because we always draw names and you always get the same people, and we did like a white elephant, and
We do it on.
It was fun.
We do it on on an app, like electronically, so it knows who's gotten who.
oh, okay, yeah,
So it doesn't
yeah.
let you
the
repeat?
yeah.
So you have to use it every year, the same app?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm sure it saves it who got who and who got what, and then you can just make a register of like.
Wow. See,
What-
like
what
this kind of
you- what-
shit I've never done with my family.
No, neither
Yeah,
have I.
well, it saves a few bucks and it saves time and it saves a lot of motherfucking money. But
You know what saves
back
money?
in the day, dude, I would spend like 2-3
Not
grand
buying
just on gifts and shit. And this year, I don't know, I probably didn't push anything over $1,000.
I'm good.
And most of it, went to my daughter. But I usually get her the stuff that she wants. But then I always send her back home with like new clothes and shit like that.
Socks.
Yeah, I had to get her socks today because apparently I didn't fucking buy that.
Yeah, he dragged me to fucking Fred Meyer to get fucking socks.
Yeah,
we
we-
couldn't find the fucking kids section.
No.
Where was it,
No,
Albert?
stay away.
It was hiding in the back.
It's just the way we're gonna see my ex.
Yeah.
She works here.
Yo le dije que no trabaja en la carne, güey.
God, I would have loved to have been there for that.
Yeah.
I would have fucked with that. Huh?
There's a cringe story for you.
All right, you guys. What did you want to talk about? Let's move on.
Fucking cringe. This motherfucker
Cringe
loves
moments or
cringe.
what? Cringe what?
He likes to
Explain.
go,
So,
I'm
like-
cringe.
like I asked her, like, like I said, when like if you're ever like driving for a long time or like you're showering, you just have time to yourself.
When you dissociate.
Basically, like, don't you ever get thoughts of like shit you did or shit you saw back when you were younger?
You're like, oh, why did I say that?
and then you're like,
shit?"
oh.
So-
you think like, why did I do that, or why did I
And it
think
makes you
that?
cringe. That memory makes you cringe.
You're
Do you
just
have
like,
any of those, Albert?
Have I ever had those moments?
Yeah.
Everyone
I bet
has
you have
them.
those.
Everyone
I'm
has
sure
to
I
have
do,
had them.
but I'll have you guys fucking share them
I
before me and
guarantee
David do.
you that you probably just oblivious to the fact that it was
Cringe. You just carry it on.
Yeah.
My
Because
shit's
I noticed
probably
that
normal.
shit to the max.
So give me yours. Or tell us.
Okay, so one, and Veronica just gets a kick out of this one, is like when I was in, I want to say second grade. You know how this is at Jefferson. You know how they have like themed lunches, like today's
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. like
Tiki
pizza.
Day
Yeah,
or
yeah.
some
wait.
shit.
Taco Tuesday.
Hey.
So then, like, that's the theme, right? And I guess there was one called like Pool Day or Pool Party or something. So in my head, when I hear this, I'm like, oh, we're going to the fucking pool? So that
But
never got
that's the
clarified in school for me that day. And I went home and I told my mom to like pack me all this shit. So she got me like underwear and like shorts.
They're going to the pool.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going swimming, Mom.
Yeah.
Pack me my shit.
So here I go to school carrying all this shit. And I'm like, why am I the only one with my shit here? Like, no one else is going. Like, I guess they can't go or something. And then I'm like, all right. And then you
and
had
then
these
what
little-
was the food? I'm so curious.
yeah. And
What
then you
fuck?
had the cubbies for your backpack and your coat and shit. And that's where I just stuffed it.
Los carayolas.
So then we were going to lunch. I was like, oh shit, we're going already? Like, what? No one told me or nothing. And I was like,
Let me grab my shit.
they tell you to like walk out like in a line, and then I'm like, but like, what? We're not taking our shit. So I like trying to go back and like get my shit, and they're like telling me to hurry because they're leaving me to like this line to the lunch and shit. But once I realized it was just fucking like a theme, like we got to the fucking cafeteria and there was just people on like the ground on towels. I was like, this is stupid as fuck. But just that moment of like going
That's
to get
what
my
made you
shit,
cringe?
That's not even that cringe, dude.
it gets me though.
Yo pensaba que le andabas enseñando la verga a una morrilla.
Oh hell no, nothing that hardcore, man. I'm just talking about shit in general that gets you though.
I mean, I remember the one when we had puberty class, and you're like, "So why did her dick get hard?"
You said that?
Never,
He-
yeah.
He, said that. Shit.
I
You
asked,
said that.
That was more cringe, Andy.
like,
That's
when you-
cringe as fuck. Why did you
yeah,
say
I'm
that?
like, why is a fucking fifth grader asking why his dick's hard? He should know by now.
no, like I wanted to
In
know.
the mornings.
I wanted to know.
He
yeah,
wanted
like,
to know the scientific
That's
method
the way I
of
wanted
Yeah,
to
why
like,
it
yeah,
got
that's
hard.
yeah, that's
How
really why.
does it enlarge?
Yes, that's it.
You know what the answer was? Blood flow. Your shit's relaxed, so you have more blood flow.
Yeah, your fucking blood pressure goes down, and that's why old people, that's why they have heart attacks. When they
Hey,
get
do
on
give me
Viagra.
your cringe one.
I can't. All that shit's suppressed.
No,
as
well-
fuck.
Yeah,
Dude.
he locked it away in in a
it's locked
special
up in a
place.
way, and
Yeah.
then it only glimpses itself when when I forget that I'm driving, and I'm like, oh, ooh, and then I come back to, and I'm like driving again.
So you have,
Or
like, a
I'm in
little
the shower,
flashback and
yeah,
shit?
little fucking flashbacks of all that cringe, and I'm like, oh,
Pues a ver, danos
no.
un cringe. Danos un cringe.
I can't think of any, dude.
Yeah, you saw someone's titties you didn't
What
want to
about
see.
eating?
or what?
Like you ate something, you don't have any food.
A
Once?
ver, güey, cuando te jalaron los pants down, was that cringe?
I mean, and
No.
now that was just embarrassing.
For
That-
him,
that's
for him it
different.
wasn't. It was a showcase.
Que empezaron los pinches rumors, ¿no?
Yeah.
Hey, they said, wait, just because I'm hungry like a moose doesn't mean I'm gonna make porn.
That's Carol and Kumar. Dude.
You know what? Sexual wise, fuck. I know we got somebody here. Try to keep it as G as I could.
Oh, I mean,
we
that,
got- we got
I'll give you a
headphones.
cringe.
It's okay.
Well, I already told you that cringe story when I went to go get my jewel out of that bitch's titty that took it, and she literally
Oh,
said,
no. Start,
"Come and
start
get
the
it."
whole story. Start the whole story.
I think he has said it.
What
You've said it on
The
this
one with
podcast?
the southern girl.
was it? Did I say
Yeah,
that on the podcast already?
Was
Yeah,
it
there
this
you go.
podcast?
Yeah.
I would just
I
paraphrase it real
I
quick.
shouldn't have reached down her shirt to get my fucking jewel, even though she literally said, "Come and get it."
Why?
Lo andaban puteando al güey.
Yeah, she was fucking hitting me, dude.
She was fucking socking
Wait.
him.
What? She said, "Come and get it."
Mm-hmm.
So like, oh,
And
she
I
wants me
went
to
and
fuck
got
around
it.
with her titties. So
Yeah.
you did it.
But no, I didn't even fuck around with her titty. I just went in her.
Oh, no.
shirt
I'm saying
and
that
grabbed
that's what,
this.
I'm saying that's what you thought she wanted. She's like, oh, she wants me to reach in there and touch
Yeah.
her titties,
Yeah,
Yeah, she was in.
So then you did it.
Fell for it.
and she flipped out on you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
And
God.
then she took the jewel out of his hand, threw it on the ground, and she was stomping
And
on
she
it.
was stomping on
That's
it.
the way
Look,
pushed her.
Oh, it wasn't this one. Oh yeah, look at how fucked up that is. It's all
Todo lo trae el
scratched
güey
up.
de memorabilia.
Yeah, it's still the same one. I got it.
Este
Para
way
otra, güey.
kind
Para
of pushed her away,
te
and then
enseñes.
there was people walked outside just like around us just to see what the hell
you
was going
pushed
on.
her off the jewel.
Yeah, dude.
Like this was gonna be like
She was fucking socking me. She was punching me in the face, dude.
yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
so funny though.
So
It's-
all I had to do was fucking push her off and
oh,
grab
that's
my
great.
fucking jewel. I
Hey,
was
long,
like, that's all I
long story
fucking
short, luego nos subimos al pinche Uber y dice el güey, fucking bitches, this is why I have cats.
Oh, that's when that was like when I had the last straw.
That
dude.
was cringe.
You got one, David?
That was cringe. You know, man, I don't.
bullshit, David.
I've said some fucked up things in the past. Like I wish I hadn't, but like I don't know. Like
I'm just telling you, like, I wasn't trying to get at like it has to be super hardcore, just something that gets you. Like that story I told you is
Something
like it
that
gets
gets
me
me.
deep down. Like I'm like, ugh.
Like, why did you act the way that you did?
So I don't know. I'm feeling
You know?
more of like regret than
yeah.
like,
So
cringe.
I have
Like
one.
that social interaction could have gone a little better.
So I have one regret,
Thoughts
and
like
maybe
that.
maybe you guys can help me with the name. Like yeah, I do have one regret. So the one of the few times I got in a fight in school was in like middle school. There was a little short like Hispanic guy from Mexico. And I remember, I don't know what the hell happened, but like after gym, we got in a fight in the locker room, and he swung at me a couple times, and I dodged it. And every time I dodged it, I came back and socked him in the face, dude. I got suspended for a whole week because of that. And then when I came back, Javier broke it up because like I was laying on
Who the
this
hell
guy,
was
dude.
this guy?
I don't know, and I wish I knew his name because like I wish I could like reach out and be like, hey man, I'm sorry, because like that shit
I'm
still
sorry I
lingers.
beat
Yeah,
that shit out of you in middle school.
you know, so I was suspended for like a week, dude. And pinches Zumalt que me iba a dar la paddle or fucking CDC or SDC.
Take the
or
battle,
what the
dude.
fuck.
Take the
SDC.
battle.
But I came back, dude, and the dude's like fucking face was all bruised up, man. And
Was that little Fernando Carranza kid?
no, it wasn't.
Mons-
It wasn't Ocaranza, dude. It was some other like short kid that started with like Madre Rojas and all them kids. But you know, I feel bad.
Saber cuál piedra.
I feel bad, dude. Yeah, and like to this day, when I think about it, I feel bad, and like I want to go back and apologize.
Dude, oh,
Or like when we were dicks to that one girl in 4th grade.
Haley?
Yeah, like dude, I
Haley
feel
Moore?
I don't remember
I don't
her
think that
last
was her
name.
last name.
But like me and this guy were dicks to her just because like she was a girl, dude.
No, because she had a crush on you, and then she
He
switched
got
to having a
jealous.
crush on me.
Dude.
No, it was like, ew, you like Haley. No,
Like,
you like Haley.
yeah,
Ew,
dude,
no,
and
you
like-
like Haley.
and
And
be-
she was like right behind us.
And
we were
because
saying,
of that,
like, no,
yeah,
she's
like
gross.
we were rude to her, and I feel so bad.
Yeah.
And I wish I could like find her and like be like, "Hey, I'm sorry if you still remember this. Like, your 4th grade shouldn't have been like this. You
Yeah.
know, that's some cringe shit. Like, yeah, I was an evil kid, man.
I remember a bad one. Remember, I don't even know if I should say this. Do you guys remember?
Saca la sopa, güey.
It was his cousin,
Quite a cousin.
Greg Nooch,
Nooch? His cousin? He had a cousin?
an older cousin.
Los primos, sí, pero I don't know.
Yeah, what about him?
¿Qué le hiciste al güey?
Her.
Fucking let it out already, Andy.
I thought that she was a he,
Oh, I did that too. I did
But-
that too.
Okay.
but I interacted
Okay.
with her as if he were a he.
I asked this girl in
And
second
she
in
and
first
because
grade.
the way
Te pendejote.
because of the way I was acting or saying, like I wasn't saying shit to her, but I was talking to her like as if I thought she was a dude. She's like, I'm a girl. I'm like, I know. Yeah, I didn't know how to react. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, I'll-
Channing is
I'll-
cringe story.
That's
I'll
good.
tell
that,
you.
that doesn't get you.
I don't know
No.
if she remembers, but I
for
know
me it
her.
did,
I
man. That
know
shit
her,
happens
and I know
nowadays,
you guys
bro.
know her.
That was in high school though, not nowadays, but
Yeah.
in high school, man.
You were a fucked up boy.
I thought she was a dude. Like, I'm not trying to be fucked up. It's just
No,
I just-
te pasas de verga.
Pues
güey.
a ver, Albert.
You guys remember Megan
kiss my ass, dude. Fuck you.
Lammers?
Yeah.
Do I remember who?
Fuck that.
Megan Lammers?
Yeah.
I don't know if she remembers this, and I'm sorry if you do, if you ever see this, if you ever watch this, but I remember when I was in first grade, I was fresh from Mexico.
I almost
I
went.
couldn't speak a lick of English.
Oh shit.
And I somehow asked her if she was a boy or if she was a girl when we were at the drinking fountain one time.
Nah, chavatito.
And I mean, like, I didn't know. I mean,
Nah,
I've never
she's-
seen a blonde haired
It's the
person
way it's
before.
going. So it's
Oh, that was the first time you seen a blonde person?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, it was that distinct in your memory.
Damn.
Yeah.
She was hot, dog. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, man
Well,
or
in first
boy.
grade, she just looked
Nah.
like
fuck
a
you talking
little
about?
twig, you know, with
Yeah,
like
I had a thing for her when I
curly
was like a
blonde
freshman.
hair and big old glasses. And I think she had braces too.
You know what? I'm trying to fucking think, and I don't have
Pues a ver, Albert cringe story.
I don't have a cringe one.
What did you do that you think about now and you're like, fuck?
Not a single motherfucker.
No,
No, I'm fucking serious.
Chinga su madre.
like you said,
best
man, it's
way-
probably just something that happened, but he just like like didn't even
Or
oblivious
like-
and doesn't give a
didn't
fuck.
even register.
Yeah.
Didn't even register.
Nah, dog, I really don't. And if I do, it's probably some sexual shit.
Like, oh, I shouldn't have stuck my pinky in there.
Yeah, like it's probably some sexual shit. It's probably the wrong place, wrong time,
Wrong hole.
Let's
wrong.
Hear
yeah,
it.
So, man, if you know me,
yeah, but I don't know the stories.
Yeah, pero I don't think he wants to get that graphic.
yeah, I got.
Ya
somebody
déjalo, güey.
here.
Ya déjalo.
Yeah, I really don't. I think I'm a good motherfucker. Like I don't have any. I've never called a fucking boy a guy a boy.
Like,
Never treated anybody in that
Well, that was in the first grade.
unfair.
Dude. Come on.
And that
I was
like-
in high school.
That was
If
like
if
fucking
anything, a lot of
25
shit,
years
a
ago.
lot of shit happened to me where people were like, "Go back to Mexico, you fucking spick. You don't speak English, that kind of shit."
That's not cringe though. That's just like
No.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's cringy to that person because that person ended up being my friend at some point, just like you guys were mentioning. Like, sorry,
you know,
think they remember that shit though.
Yeah, I think I
You
remember.
know, I hope
Maybe.
they do because a lot of them
Maybe.
are still like our friends and like classmates. Like I remember the K of K. A lot of them were like that. Like they laughed at the word beaner and and like
Oh yeah, they felt
Yeah.
I have
completely free to just
slay
that
and,
word out
and
all the time,
like
man.
a lot of them are like our friends now, and a lot of them are like really human rights.
Do you remember this scar?
Yeah,
You know
I don't know
what
how you got
happened?
it. Yeah, yeah.
Because someone was fucking saying spick a little too freely, and I got pretty heated off a fucking bottle of tequila, and then
no, that'll do it.
Eight
I got
putazos.
sucker punched. Yeah, and I got knocked out.
A lot of the shit that happened though in high school, I really don't like hold back or I don't use it like towards them. Like I know
me too.
like that group of people that you're talking about because
Is that for that
a
fucking
lot of
guy?
them are cool. A lot of them,
Fuck that
I call it the whole fucking fake cheerleading, fake bullshit, fake support, fake people in a sense. Just
Yeah.
they're maneuvering, right? They're
Yeah.
maneuvering like they're just getting by. And then back then, our fucking maturity level was so fucking stupid in high school, and we thought we were all fucking grown ups and shit, but we were fucking babies. We were fucking kids. We didn't know any better.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
So,
you know, I don't
a lot
hold
of the
a
shit
grudge
that
either.
a lot of the shit they said to us.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, like I don't hold a grudge because I've seen a lot of them nowadays, and a lot of them have they've kind of steered off towards like the hippie movement, and like just seeing them.
A lot of
kinda-
motherfuckers are doing who they were in high school. They're not doing that shit
yeah,
anymore.
like seeing them grow into someone else and
Yeah.
seeing them be like for human rights, civil rights. Like to me, it's a win because back then they were calling me a beaner. Back then they were, they were making jokes about this shit, But now they're like fighting for human rights, or they're like. So I take that as a win because they grew up and
they may not fucking
accepted
say
that's
it.
wrong.
They may not say it to
Yeah.
us personally.
But
Yeah.
do you think that's a driving force for them? Do you think they're like, I'm this way because of how I used to be?
Oh, how I was so fucking
maybe.
dicked out.
I
Like
mean,
say one of them is your friend. You're like, oh, I remember when I said this to Albert.
I mean,
or I
I
said
hope
this to
so.
Noel. Or,
I mean,
man, I can't believe I said that to David. And then so let me start doing.
I mean,
all
I
this
hope
shit.
so. And now that they're doing this shit, I
I
hope
think they don't
that,
give a
that
fuck.
they think back about all that shit that they used to say when they were kids. But that was in the environment that they were.
Maybe I'm just being pessimistic, but I don't think they do.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, it
to
is
each
what
their
it is.
own. Who cares?
Do you remember
vale
what I
verga.
told you about my old neighbor?
Yeah.
El
uh-huh.
primo de Casey?
Yeah.
Pues que fucking a Mexican will be driving by blaring his Mexican music, and then he's like, "Oh, I fucking hate beaners that fucking blare their music like that."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Hello, I'm right here, bitch."
I remember a lot of them would be like, "Fuck, man, I fucking hate their polka,"
Yeah,
know,
their
and-
fucking polka
yeah,
music, their
uh-huh.
circus music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play that shit all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but for reals, I can't think of anything. But if anybody that's watching want to say something on the fucking comments, say, "Hey, dude, you did this, you did that." I'm sure I
Yeah.
have. I've had.
I got a good one. I got a good one. That might, hold on. This one might sting you. a
This
little
one
bit.
better be good, dude.
Okay. Well, I remember in high school, this was in Bradley's class. Do you remember Bradley?
Yeah.
You remember Bradley?
Yeah.
Hold on, hold that motherfucking thought, and let me reset.
Fuck.
Hold on, we gotta.
Finish your story thing.
All right. So, you know how Bradley would be so damn boring? He would literally put me to sleep.
Okay.
Like, without fail. Without fail. Every day
Yeah, his voice was
After-
a little.
after lunch.
Well, yeah, you got the itis.
Yeah, but then you throw that in
Little
the,
Subway.
whatever it was.
Domino's.
Okay.
Throw that in with Bradley after this is a recipe to nap. So this one time I fell asleep.
Vas a chillar, güey.
And then he comes up behind you and sticks his finger in your butt.
Yeah. No, so I fall asleep in there. And then what woke me up is that I ripped ass.
No, vete a la verga,
Rip
güey.
what?
Well, yeah.
It was a squeaker. One was like,
And the high pitched squealing woke you up.
I sat up like, fuck.
It was my shoe. It was my shoe. It was
un
I
desgraciado,
moved
güey.
I moved my
Oh,
foot.
man.
Yeah, I had his class and I didn't learn shit, and I failed geometry because I just couldn't stay awake, and I couldn't.
Speaking of that cocksucker.
Fuck.
No, una vez, güey, we were watching that Channel 1 and they were talking about immigration.
He's like, I hate beaners.
Dijo,
No, they just stay in their
no,
country.
dijo el pendejo, why don't you motherfuckers just get in line and pay your dues? He said some shit like that, and I think I told him, like, you know what, motherfucker, if it was that easy, like 10 more wands would be in this motherfucking class right about now.
Oh, man.
Nah, ese güey a mí me la mama el güey.
Cálmate, güey.
But anyways,
déjala.
let's, you guys got another topic?
That's it. That's all I got.
No, I mean, yeah, that's
Cringe wise,
Yeah.
let's
Cringe.
move on to another one. You guys got anything? The motherfucking messenger group.
Hey,
Got a shitload of stuff, but I
I'll
don't.
tell you
Let's
what.
talk some World Cup.
If that's Andy's cringe stories, he's got a good life.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
telling
but
you,
I'm not saying like.
they just pop up.
I'm not
randomly
saying
in
it
my
has
head.
to be severe. Just something that just like crawls under your skin.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't be embarrassed if you just ripped ass like that in front of everybody. You just woke up like, all right.
Dude, I rip ass now that I'm in my mid 30s.
That's in your mid 30s because you don't give a fuck. But back in high school, you know, it was different, motherfuckers.
You know,
Well, then again,
you
I
know,
don't know.
I-
You did tell the whole class you were hung like a field mouse.
No, he would tell
Hey.
everyone else.
Hey, I'm not a shower, man.
You're a grower. Shit.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
got any
it's
of that.
reverse psychology, bro. You know, like the dude that drives a big truck, you automatically assume he's got a small penis. I'm gonna tell people I have a small penis. Yeah. So what?
That's why
You
I
know?
drive a
Yeah.
bug.
Yeah, but it was just fun. Like I'm just saying, it's hilarious. Like it's
Yeah, no, it was in Miss Tilquist's class.
like
dude.
I couldn't, I couldn't do that. Like
Puras mamadas that we do in Tilquist's class.
this fucker.
Yeah, but I don't have any regret on any
Hey,
of the shit I said.
you know what? I was confident. I was.
Yeah, just give me the fucking homework. I'll take it right now.
This
I don't
is-
want to argue today.
We're doing
You
a
just-
we're doing a crossword puzzle. Who were the natives in Peru or some bullshit like that?
I remember when you were
like
like,
the Incas. Now just give me my motherfucking homework and let's just fucking move on.
No, he
like
was-
I got night school.
no, I like the.
I got night school after this. I'm like, whatever I fucking finish right now, that's what I'm turning in.
I remember one day, like 5 or 10 minutes into the class, Albert's like, "Can you just give me the homework and kick me out right now?"
Yeah, I didn't like that lady either.
Hey, it's 'cause
I didn't
everybody-
like a lot of people.
It's because everybody kept her talking, and
I remember
my
Casey
God.
would do that on
bitch spent-
purpose.
that bitch spent like 10, 15
Yeah, he
minutes.
kept asking about tennis.
Yeah, he would ask her about tennis and he'd just go like this.
No, who would ask that shit?
Casey.
Casey.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. She spent 10, 15 minutes every motherfucking class telling us how her fucking
Tennis.
how her
Tennis.
fucking team did. I'm like,
And
bitch,
how her
I really
elbow
don't want to
hurts.
hear about all that. I'm like, we're in English class.
I don't give a fuck about your
Like, what
tennis.
the fuck does that have to do? What is your
What's a
tournament?
hyperbole, bitch?
I'm like, enough of your fucking idioms. Let's move on.
Remember when she would kick
God.
everybody to the fucking library to use the computers, and then, like, basically every fucking like Mexican had to stay behind, and Casey, because we were the only ones that were always interrupting class.
Second one.
Yeah. So it was like Ernesto,
Lola
Andy,
de
me.
Ernesto with was it his class? It was her class when we were talking watching
Mice and Men. Yeah.
Yeah,
of
that's what this
Mice
guy
and
said. He
Men.
was talking like a field mouse.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Nah, I'm not gonna say that gay ass shit."
And then I get kicked out of the fucking class, and Ernesto's like, "Say hi to Mr. Nance for me."
Yeah, so
He's
she
like-
kicks him out.
He's like,
Yeah,
"You can go with him."
Hey, say what's up to Mr. Nance for me.
¿Por qué? What was her justification for that? And fucking Nestle just got up and left, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
"Fuck that." Fucking
like,
Nance.
I want to go too. Like,
Fucking Nance saw me. He's like, "Go."
I would have been like, hey,
Let's go.
tell Mr. Nance hi for me. I mean, if she'd do it again.
You know, I got kicked out of a math class once, and I told her, I'm like, if you're kicking me out, I'm gonna go home because I ain't gonna sit out in the hallway, you know. And she's like, okay. And so, chingue su madre, I went home.
Yeah, fuck all that.
what math class?
It was like algebra.
Going.
It was one of the younger teachers.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right, let's do a real break.
Oh, no.
We're back.
Boom, bitches.
We're changing the topic a little bit. Let's talk about what is up for next year. What you guys got planned? What is your main goal?
So what we
Whether
have
it be in general life or with this.
with
So
the podcast?
personal and podcast.
All right. Cool. Who wants to start? Maybe not an ADD fucker. Albert.
Was I
you go ahead.
one of you two then?
We'll do Albert ADD, me ADD.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sure.
Oh shit! What are my fucking plans? My plans. I like to bring my ass back home by March. That's planned as far as career field wise.
Like business wise.
Yeah. Well, I have 2 businesses going on 3 with the photography one, but I think I've been on the road for too motherfucking long, and it's just been a very fucking big ass, like fucking stressor in my life balance.
Travel?
Yeah, the relationships, all that bullshit, family, friends, the podcast, and the fucking business. So I think March is my deadline, whether I fucking like it or not. And then I'm going to put myself in a position where I'm forced to just make my businesses and myself work here, even though it's going to be super hard for me. Fuck is that?
So the iPad.
Oh. Will it turn off?
Yeah, I'll turn it off.
What the fuck was I saying? God damn, I have ADD.
Yeah.
No, so it's just reflecting back on my year 2022. The whole fucking traveling and
Yeah,
being
'cause
away.
Your deadline is going to be March. That's what you were talking
So
about.
March 22nd. March is my deadline to come back. And then I'm going to come back with whatever the fuck.
And your full focus is going to be on your businesses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this,
Yes.
the podcast.
Yes. And then that way, And then that way, I don't know. I guess where I was going is that I've done counseling and all that bullshit. And in summary, with counseling, it pretty much says like, dude, you don't know how to live another fucking lifestyle but to be the traveler. Like you've been doing this shit for 12 years. So it's like when you come back, you're going to have like a shitload of things, different set of problems, like just you're a whole fucking different fucking game. Right. Mm-hmm. So, but if I don't do it, if I don't reel myself back in and put myself in an uncomfortable position, then I'm not going to grow as an individual when it comes to being an entrepreneur, and I guess for myself too. So that's the fucking biggest fucking goal for me. My daughter, even though it's not a possibility just because of legal ties with, you know, what is the fucking word? What's the fucking word?
I don't know what you're trying to say. So,
like between me and her mom, like where she lives. What's the fucking word? Custody. Yeah. So with her, she, you know, my daughter's one of the few people that motivate me. Like say, hey, you need to come home. You need to come home. If you come home, then I can come live with you. But that's not the fucking reality. The reality is that there's custody ties to that where I have to abide by.
So she wouldn't be able to live with you.
Yeah, even though, but it is a good like motive for me to like figure it out. If my daughter's telling me, "Hey, Dad, you shouldn't probably be on the road that long," and she probably sees the other issues that I have in my life, right? So maybe it's not for her. Maybe that's just her trying to tell me like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" So that's for me. That's gonna be the biggest one, and then I'll just leave it at that for now. And as far as for the fucking podcast, I would like it for it to be more consistent. I think you were traveling, but now I'm like the one traveling more. So by eliminating that factor, I think it'll help us be more consistent. Schedules will be more aligned, and I'll have more flexibility with me being an owner, like of the businesses, instead of like working for someone motherfuckers. But that's the biggest goal for me as far as 23. And it's going to be uncomfortable as fuck. I'm probably going to fuss about it. Probably going to bitch about it. But it's something I got to fucking do. So that's my goal for 23.
Damn.
Good goals. What
That's
about
big.
you?
That's big.
Well, in general, I want to focus everything, all my time and energy, that I'm not focusing on this. You know, I got 3 months or 4 months, whatever, until you come back, until we get really the ball rolling. But I want to sink all my money into my cars and get them fucking running. I'm sick and tired of just them sitting right.
Finally?
Pues vete a jalarte con Albert.
I know.
See if we can hack it.
We got something going on where, because I have one business where it's been in business for 5 fucking years, but since I haven't been tentative to it, he's going to help me out. You know, at the beginning of the year, another goal of mine is to help him get the fuck out where he's at, because all he does is complain. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying this is me being your fucking friend and just fucking helping you get the fuck out of that situation. And I want to pay you more than what they pay you there. Obviously, there'll be more responsibility, but I'm trying to push you to grow for yourself. Whatever it is that I'm trying to push on you is simply for, I guess it's for my benefit too, right? For the business, because the business is its own entity. So it's for me to help my business, but it's for you to help yourself. Because then once you, like everything I'm trying to teach you, it's going to help you apply it to whatever it is that you want to fucking do later down the road.
O sea, vales verga, dude.
Yeah.
So
No, you know, there's a fine line. I was just telling someone this the other day. There's a fine line between having a job and being passionate about what you do.
And it wasn't just that, but like the whole cars thing. It's just that I got distracted a lot this year.
Yeah.
This year was really full of distractions.
Puro pinche jalopy jungle was your distraction, bro.
Well, that too. But
what happens too is when you have a lot of motherfucking money and you're not good at managing that fucking money, there's your little detours. Like,
yep.
You
But
get
then
money,
other
like,
shit happens that's
exactly, and then you're in a pinch. Then you're like, I fucked up. That's where you might feel the remorse, like, oh shit, why did I buy that? Buyer's remorse, like, why did I buy this, and this? And then me, a guy looking from the outside in, right? It's like, why'd you buy that? Why'd you buy that?
Well,
but it's easy to
wasn't-
say that shit, right? But that's what I'm saying. Like I
And
want.
it wasn't just jalopy jungle runs that distracted
Yeah, it's
me. It was
other-
a lot of other shit.
Yeah, I don't know mamadas, dude. But
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We all have them. We all have them.
But I'm gonna like focus on eliminating distractions.
Yeah, just need to discipline that. Or I guess money management. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll work on my money management.
Yeah, like for me to like for me to lend someone $1,000, I can't. There's no like hope is not a fucking tactic in business or with a loan, right? So if Andy comes to me and says, "Hey, dude, can I borrow $1,000?" I'll give him what I can lose. Let's put it that way.
Hey, dude, can I borrow $1,000?
So if he says 1,000, I'll give him a 10 because I can lose a fucking 10. But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm open to help anyone and all that shit. But like I can't. You know, my kid comes first, right? Is it gonna affect her personally? And if it doesn't affect her like directly, then I'm like, yeah, here you go. But this isn't an invitation for motherfuckers to come and ask me for money. It's more like, just know that what I give you is what I know I can lose. Because I'm not gonna expect that
So
in
you don't
return.
have to pay him
Like
back.
you're a man. Like,
no lo pienses así, güey.
yeah, you're a man's man, right? What I'm saying is like, if it's your fucking word is your bond.
You know, man, I've been there several times, and you know, just to keep it low, like we're not gonna say his name, Noel. Like you know who it is, but you know, I've been loaned some money and large sum of money, but I take it upon myself to like make sure I pay this person back because at the end of the day, that's our word. You know, like I've called this guy several times. Hey man, can I borrow some money to pay this? Hey man, can I borrow some money to pay this unexpected
Yeah.
bill? And I make it my
Fucking
point
bills
to pay him
didn't
back.
line up with my
Yeah.
check just right, like they usually do.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, that's cool. Anything else you want to add to your goals? Sorry, we ADD'd out.
No, dude, that's perfect. Like I like that you kind of like summed them up for me.
Yeah.
They were kind of like vague and unconstructed, but now, yeah, it's money management. That's what I'm going to focus on.
Yeah, cool. I guess summarize it. Like I feel like if you set too many motherfucking goals,
not
you're
gonna
setting
get shit done.
setting up for failure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, like I said,
What do you got? What do you got, Andy?
the big one is still just to get my journeyman's card, man. That's really
Yeah.
the biggest thing on my head right now as far as goals. Like I
And what does
can't.
that take?
And well, with that one, it takes 4 fucking years. So I don't know what term you're on.
I'm in my 3rd year.
Yeah,
and
okay.
So I got more. And I mean, it's not. I know it's not like a this year type of thing, but at least my goal is to pass
Stay
my 3rd
on
year.
track. Stay on
And
track.
I even said, like, I've told Veronica, I was like, if I fail, like, I'm not gonna like just let bitch out. I'm gonna just keep going at it. Like, if I had to retake it, because I feel like fuck it, I'm gonna just.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I gotta get there. I gotta
keep trying,
get there.
dude. Keep trying. You ain't
But,
gonna get there if you don't fail or if you don't keep trying. You know, you gotta
Yeah.
get back on the horse. So
Yeah, but that's it. I'm just there. I'm also trying to be a little bit more, I guess, engaged in my life. Like, as far as like, I don't know, like
Se va a poner los pantalones.
the full details of like my insurance and shit like that, or just be more engaged in my own shit. Like, I don't know what.
Pay more attention to what.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck-
I just
you
need
need
to-
to be an independent boy.
So
I
if
need
I
to-
ask you, hey, can you hang out on Saturday? You're not going to tell me, I don't know, let me ask Veronica.
Yeah. Well, I guess that would be time management.
No. When I tell her I'm gonna ask her, it's not gonna ask her if I can hang out.
No, it's ask. You have to ask her if there's already something planned
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that
yeah.
day.
So, yeah,
and
that
that's
way-
what I'm asking.
yeah. So then I have to know
Because
what the
you don't
fuck I
know
got going
because
on.
you already know that she's got it.
So either way, you right there
Written
shit on
down.
your phone. You know, no, I can't hang out with you, Noel,
I already have something on that day.
because
Yeah.
you know what happens
In my
when
planner.
you know
So
what,
that's definitely
My
what I want.
advice is double check with Veronica before you say something, because then you look like a motherfucker.
Well,
And
either way. Point
That's
being,
all I would say.
point being, I still just need to be more engaged. I feel so.
Yeah.
Hey, let me add something to that, Andy. We both know what happens when you leave Noel stood up. he does not like to be stood up, and he
He's
holds
high
a
ma-
grudge
he's a-
on that
Piss
shit.
me off,
He's
dude.
a high maintenance chick.
Yeah. Don't
No,
make
ese
plans
güey
with
sí le
Noel
dices-
because he sets his schedule apart just for you, and then you stand him up.
Ese güey
I
sí-
thought I dreamed it, Andy. I thought I dreamed that you called me and told me you were coming over.
I'm telling you, man, shit just comes up.
Ese
This
güey,
motherfucker
si le
woke me
dices
up
que le vas a
telling
dar
me that.
5 minutos de solid pito, that is what he expects. Like, no more, no less, homie. No, but, and I identify with what you're saying because I'm a person that overcommits. I try to do too much.
Yeah.
and I suffer from fucking anxiety, right? When I'm not doing shit, I go fucking crazy, and then I start some new project. I start some bullshit. So like, for me, that's like a weakness. I'm not gonna work on that. I want to focus more on my other fucking goal, and then once I have that shit rolling and accomplished, just like we started this podcast, it's not perfect, but it's fucking rolling, right? And then once we get our fucking,
You have ADD, bro.
nah,
You have too many projects open at one time. That's a
it's
signature.
not. No, it's just no. For me, I don't think I have ADHD. I have fucking anxiety.
He has
Like, when I'm
HDMI.
not doing shit, dog.
You have HDMI.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's the
that
way he
ain't
was
it.
all fucking making talking shit that one episode. Look at what we're
And
running out
that's
now.
how you cure it, by always being busy.
Yeah, but if that is the fucking
That's your
cure,
dopamine drip.
so
Pero
if that is the cure, then why the fuck aren't we
yeah,
cured? Then?
pero Albert no es tan pendejo como some I
It's
know.
it's not about curing it. It's just about
because
managing it.
No, it's because your form of being unstimulated is not bearable.
I talked to you, not to get off
To
the fucking
you.
tangent, but I told him this off camera earlier when we were
Bullshit.
yeah. The thing with me is I'm very tunnel visioned.
Uh-huh.
Whatever is at task, whatever's in front of me, that is what needs to get fucking done.
and that's
it doesn't matter who the fuck it is, whether
Yeah.
it's
I'm like that.
whether it's a fucking girlfriend, whether
that
it's a
works too.
daughter, whether it's you or her, right? It don't motherfucking matter to me. Like, that shit needs to get done. And then the thing is, like, when I'm so fucking busy, I don't give a fuck about anything but that. And then
Yeah.
once it's complete,
Yeah.
then I come to my fucking senses, and I'm like, that's when I have my remorses. Like, oh shit, I should have paid more attention to this.
The thing I hate about that though is that you
and it's not like I can
obsess-
control it, motherfuckers. Either.
Yeah, like the thing.
No.
The thing I
Can't
hate about
control
that
it,
is you
huh?
obsess about that, and it makes you grouchy if you're not finishing that project or whatever. So
Yeah, I finished my shit. I've asked you guys this on the fucking ADHD episode. I said, do you guys finish it? Do you guys half-ass it? And you guys said yes. I don't do that.
I either
You guys confirmed it. Fucking, we can go back to episode 4 or 5.
I believe you. Yeah, no, let me tell you what I do. I jump in when I realize it's too much to handle and I shouldn't have done it, and I do that all the time. I half-ass it and then or never come back to it.
Este way leaves a half torn up Jeep outside
Yeah, I
his
don't
house
have.
for a week.
Yeah, I don't have 4 cars unfinished. I don't have 4 ex-girlfriends unfinished either. Like,
Hey, I don't have
that's-
4 ex-girlfriends.
no, but I'm just saying that. Like, I'm saying
Andy,
that as an example.
you left someone unfinished or what?
Yeah, shit. I mean, I finished.
You got some unfinished business. That's the difference between it. Do I have some of it, some similarities to it? Yes, but I don't think I got that shit. What I have is
Anxiety.
anxiety, and anxiety
beats
is
you, David.
part
I
of.
have anxiety like a
Both of you
motherfucker.
guys are anxiety junkies.
Yeah. I have anxiety.
Yeah.
I live with anxiety, dude.
Yeah. Give me that anxiety, dude.
Yeah, dude, just give me
I
some
need
of
to
that
get that
fucking,
fucking anxiety.
just give me some of that kush so I can relax, dude.
That's what this motherfucker needs.
Damn.
Trip
I
down
just
to
go with
California.
it, man.
I've had a boss that says, "Dude, you need fucking weed, dude. You need to get medically fucking to like
Chill the fuck out.
slow that fucking brain of yours."
Yeah, unfortunately, we live in a red
but
state.
you live in Idaho, homie, so
That's why you can. I know
I
some
hate
people.
it here.
nah, it'll happen. It'll happen.
You walk around feeling like a criminal. Idaho.
It'll happen. So, David, your goal? Or no, are we going?
Yeah, I'm already done. I already said
That's
it.
David. That's David.
David,
I'm
you-
sorry.
oh, you hadn't tested?
Sorry, dude. I have ADD.
And now we're just, I thought we
HDMI.
just because you have HDMI, motherfucker.
Chevala pendejos.
No, so one of my main goals is
The biggest one.
my biggest one is kind of self I don't know, like self-care. I'm trying to get back into shape.
Shit.
But it's not physically, it's mentally as well.
Okay,
like
he sends me a selfie. I'm ripped now.
okay, I'm trying to get mentally back in shape. I want to be less of a grouch when it comes to certain things.
Puro mental health,
I
Albert.
want to be I want to be a
Puro
better
mental
husband. I
health.
want to be a better dad. So
You know,
that's kind of my thing.
I guess that falls into me. As,
Whoa, let him finish.
no, he interjected. I want to interject too.
Well, let him finish at least the motherfucking sentence.
All right. So yeah. So I want to do mental and physical. I want to work on myself mentally and physically. I want to get my car that we drove all the way to California for blew up Noel's dad's transmission. Apparently,
Yeah.
Are you serious?
and
This is fucking. This is news.
I want to get that motherfucker done because I can't sell it now. I'm in too deep. And
Yeah, I'll be pissed off if he sells it because it cost that transmission.
La Titanic.
Yeah.
and I just wanna help finish my goal. We bought some land this last year, which was cool. And I got a lot of plans. We have a lot of plans that we want to do with that land, and I just kind of want to see it kind of unravel. But it comes back to the whole money thing. We
Slowly but surely.
yeah, slowly but surely.
You might be able to lease part of that back.
Yeah. So
Goats, dude.
yeah. If anybody's got goats, I need goats.
Now
to
you can
eat that
fucking
shit up.
interject, motherfucker.
So
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I knew it.
I
I
said
was
something
counting
about-
on it.
You son of a bitch.
Hey,
See,
hey,
that's
well-
the problem with
Well,
motherfuckers.
now
they
just
learn our weaknesses and they use them against us.
well just
Well,
to
I
spite
said
you.
I said it earlier. I said, hey, if I got $1,000, I'll lend you $1,000.
Well, now-
and then you go,
este güey se lo
and then you
olvida.
goes like, so I don't have to pay you.
Now to spite your ass, I remembered.
A ver, let's hear it.
Okay, tell David.
I remember that Albert's a bitch. No, I was gonna say no. What I was gonna say earlier is about the mental health thing. I guess that's me. I guess that counts into that as to
Yeah.
being like aware and just trying to better everything. I guess in general.
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, just a lot of self-care this next year that I want to do for myself. So,
My opinion, it starts with the mental part, and then you can pick up 300 pounds if you'd like.
yeah.
It really fucking starts with your head,
Yeah.
because if you don't have your head fucking straight, dude, you will not be able to make it even to the fucking gym.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm
Like
trying to do.
this morning when I went to the fucking gym, I got there, so I got the hard part. I got there, right, but I didn't want to get out of the motherfucking truck. And it's not that it was fucking cold, but I have kind of codependent on my brother to like push me.
To go with you, to
Yeah,
take you, like,
yeah,
come on, we're here,
yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, and it was too early for him to come to the fucking gym this morning, so
And then you got there by yourself. You're like,
yeah, so I had to really fucking push it, but I
Yeah.
I got in, but it starts fucking mental though, doggy.
see, that's what I'm trying to overcome. That feeling, that moment.
Once you do
That's-
though, it's good, man. So like,
No, I know. I mean, I've been in that mode, and I've recently. I feel like
But the
I'm,
reward that the fucking feeling that you get
Yeah.
after you're
Yeah.
fucking done doing something you didn't want to do, fuck.
you get to send Noel midnight pictures. Gay, I'm swole now.
Noel's
Back in the
all-
day-
yeah,
back
but
in
then
the-
Noel's gonna be like, "Where's the dick pics?"
Yeah, back in the day, this moose dick wouldn't have pulled his fucking shirt off. He wouldn't have pulled his shirt up and showed us his fucking pink boxers he's got on.
You know what? Este way used to go swimming with the shirt on. Like he was. Yeah. I've
The other
never
way?
seen him. Now
Watch
he
out,
takes off
dude.
his
I got
shirt.
a big
Yeah.
dick. That's all I can offer. But watch out, overconfident motherfucker.
Whatever, man.
Oh man.
I love you, dude.
You know what? Este way. So he lost all this weight now, and here's a quick story. We were working on his Jeep, and you got to put like 150 foot-pounds of torque to put it back together. Este way. I'm like, just step on it, bro. I can't do it. I only weigh 140. I'm like,
Oh, I weigh 160.
some
bitch.
shit like that. It was some shit like
It was-
that.
okay,
I only
it
weigh
needed
147.
175.
Hey, all right, it
fucking
needed
torque it.
175.
And I only weigh 160. I was like, it's not gonna fucking torque with me, dude. I had to
I'm
jump
like,
on it.
yeah. Hey, like, a ver, güey, I weigh 180.
All I know is that bitch is gonna get clipped, and I'm gonna put a highlight on that one.
What?
I only weigh 140. Oh shit!
He's gonna be like, I can't jump on it. It says for only dicks
No,
under
es
10 inches.
este güey, según que
So
ya está
everybody
bien
said
skinny.
they're personal, but what is the podcast goal for you guys? I kind of said mine.
Oh,
For me,
shit. So-
being home, it'd be more consistent.
All right, let me finish.
Well, that's what I want to do. I want to be more consistent with posting and stuff. But like,
Yeah.
you know, I obviously I'm gonna post car shit when I'm working on my car and stuff. You know, I can't really do that in the middle of winter. It's fucking cold, and I don't have a freaking
Yeah.
garage.
So we'll do a break real quick, and then we'll just wrap this motherfucker up with kind of like a recap of what, like all our fucking episodes we've done, our guests we've done.
Yeah.
What you think? What fucking went wrong? Even scheduling, topics, and then kind of like the negative and the positive feedback.
Oh.
So we'll just fucking recap that, do another fucking half
Peace.
session, and call it a day.
All right, just tell her to wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, she
10
can wait
minutes,
for
15
fucking
minutes.
29 minutes. All right, doggy, we're back, and we're gonna recap this year's ups and downs as far as podcasts. The Ville 208. Si estás viendo la cámara, güey.
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
Just so they know I'm looking at them. It's me and them here.
No, güey, hasta asustas, güey. So, out of the fucking 6 topics, so there was Raising Hell, which was with kids, with Will. Number 2 was what?
Who has since had his kid.
Yeah, we need to
Yes.
bring his ass back. We'll bring him back. But I mean, I guess I don't want to go like over all the whole fucking thing. But like, what was your favorite motherfucking episode?
I like that first one.
I think the first one was the one that hit the most. But that's because everybody was being nosy, trying to figure out what the fuck we were up to.
Yeah.
For real.
That was
the
hater
first one,
views.
and then the. I don't know, man. I kind of really liked all of them, but the ones that kind of really stick
I like
out.
the one that we talked about, ADHD.
I was about to say that too.
No,
the
ese me aburrió a la madre, dude.
Yeah, fuck off.
the
I must
first
have
one-
ADD because I was like, fuck.
Well, anyways, it is what it is.
Whatever
That's
you
what-
contributed to that conversation.
Yeah, but I hear it from you guys every fucking day, so that's
Yeah,
probably
well,
why.
Well, we need to
Yeah.
fucking tell the
I
audience.
got ADHD.
Well,
Okay.
that's why we got to tell
It's
the
like
audience.
recycled material for me and David.
Yeah.
Well, then
Like
Fuck
for
you
the
guys.
for the millionth motherfucking time.
That's an icebreaker for
Por
these
eso se
guys.
enojan
I got
los-
ADHD.
Por eso se enojan los ways when I'm like, yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I can't. I suffer from anxiety. Like, no, that's ADHD. That's your guys' passion. Which
passion.
Pues, ¿cuál episodio era el más perrón, Andy?
numbers wise was the first one, and so for you was ADHD.
No, I'd say the first one and the ADHD one, but then if I had to choose, probably the first one.
Okay, you
Yeah. I like the ADHD
First.
ones.
first one or the
The first one, I mean, like, I didn't relate to any of that shit, so I was just kind
The
of
first
That's
one,
why.
oh,
Yeah.
because the kids.
Kids.
yeah.
La madre.
everyone just found out that I don't fucking like kids.
Yeah, viene tu vaina, güey. Te van a regañar, güey.
Ya llegó. Ya llegó.
Tell her to shut
Well,
up. We're recording.
Since you're gonna bounce, I guess what do we need to have him fucking say?
Can you wait
Just that I'm a badass.
half an hour? You can sit right there and just wait.
Pues,
Quieres un badass?
Do you
Yeah,
want a
I'm
tamale?
pues síguele, Andy. Yeah, so you liked the ADHD one and what else?
Well, just like that, the ADHD one and the first one, the Raising Hell one, that was a cool one. That was a fun
Yeah,
one.
that was a good one. We got deep into that.
I also like the race and culture one too.
Like I said, I liked all of them. Like I liked that one too. Like I honestly really liked
I
all
mean,
of them.
I've watched them multiple times, and I'm laughing my ass off at certain points throughout all of them. Remember,
Anyway.
I send you those snaps. I'm like, look, you record that and make it into a short and put it on
Oh,
YouTube.
that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. This week, kind of doing some recap clips.
Yeah.
Just
Just
like
like
more-
shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite, David?
My favorite, I think my favorite was the last one we did with Tasha. I think we got pretty.
The relationships. and
Yeah, I
marriage?
think we got pretty deep into that. I think we're finally getting where we wanted to get. Wise, we're not as nervous or like this is becoming just
We're-
like going to the gym. It's becoming a part of us.
We're
so.
finding our voices. is
Yeah,
what's going on.
yeah.
There was some encore. Is that how you call it? Like when we don't show them some encore fucking episodes we've done that we didn't release.
Yeah.
Deleted
Like the-
scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we actually have a. I don't think we have it on video, right? We have audio for
I was
like,
saying, I know we have
yeah.
some audio.
yeah,
behind
we
the
have the
scenes,
pre
yeah.
we have the first one, the pre before the first
Yeah,
one.
we can't ever air that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was with Ronnie and Will.
Yeah.
That
Then
was
I haven't
pretty
seen
fun.
that one. I need to see that too.
No,
now.
that one. That
You've heard
No,
parts
no,
of
no,
it,
no.
maybe.
I don't give a fuck. No, I'll kiss my
Hey,
ass.
hey,
I'm gonna
we-
see it.
No,
if
that
you
one's a
want me
good
to
one.
put it out.
We'll probably keep that one for like
I'm gonna
later
fucking
down
see
the
it.
road.
You're out.
We have
Get
some
out.
rock.
Fucking see
We
it.
have some raw
Veronica,
casting
take this guy.
couch.
Get him out of
footage.
here.
I'm gonna fucking
Take him.
see it.
Get him out of here. I'm sick of his face.
No, fuck that. This guy's a bitch.
We're talking to security.
No,
if
so that
anybody's
one
wondering.
was good, but I think what I liked about it was because it was so raw, and
It was raw to the max. We
Which
had
one?
no idea what we were doing.
no the
first
pre
one.
the pre of the first.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, I want to see that shit.
We
you kidding me?
we literally I don't think we had the fucking camera. That was the only difference. That is why we were ourselves.
Yeah.
It
Didn't
was-
we have
audio.
2 cameras? Didn't Will bring his camera? Did he record?
Yeah, the first episode was recorded with Will's camera.
That one that we're talking about.
Yeah.
But I don't think we didn't record video for that one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh man.
If
I
not, I
can't
would've
wait.
had
I
it.
can't wait. I can't wait to hear that shit. Fuck you. You don't get to hear
But
it.
yeah,
Yes, I do. Fuck you,
have,
kiss my ass.
I have the files for that shit.
I'm gonna see that shit.
Pues, a ver, what was your favorite
I already
episode?
Or I'm
said it.
gonna hear it.
Albert,
yes.
your favorite episode?
I don't know. I don't have one, but
Have you watched them?
yeah, I've watched all of them. I think maybe the only one I didn't. Well, you know what? What the fuck? I'm gonna lie right now. I have watched them all. I've edited them all.
Yeah.
The fuck?
He's like, no, I haven't seen a single minute of it.
So whatever one I did, like when I did more extra shit to it, like more sound effects, more that shit, that was probably like my better ones.
No, you gotta go like.
There you go.
Yeah. But no, I like the first one just because it was the first one, right?
Yeah.
And I could relate to it a lot.
Man, it's been good.
I don't know. I think maybe just because it was the first one, it was like the funnest one. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
We were nervous as fuck. I remember getting feedback between maybe the first, second, or third episode. One of my friends was like, "Dude, you guys are like," well, she's a girl and she's my barber in Utah, and she goes like, "You guys need to be more live, motherfuckers." Like where the
Yeah.
fuck's the energy? But, yeah, but during that time,
Too much, dude. Tone down.
Well, I thought
during that time, we were just nervous. As
See, and
fuck.
we didn't.
what the
Yeah, we
fuck
didn't know what we were
doing.
doing. We still don't know what we're doing, but you know, we're
I
here.
don't think we ever
yeah.
will, but
Yeah. So.
No, I remember that. It felt like
people
we
want to
were
Benoit
live,
my
but
nut.
Not really.
And then we get like hit up by Adidas. Like we like you guys' podcast. We just
Yeah.
We
want
like your guys' voice.
And then we got-
wear our shoes.
And then we're getting sued by the beer company because we're
my
drinking
head.
a lot of it.
My head would immediately get inflated. Immediately. I'd be like, I'm the shit.
No, watch, and then we have a lot of followers. They're gonna dig up all your old dirty.
And I'd be like,
posts
yeah, cancel me, bitch. Fucking
from,
cancel me.
from 2014 and
Like,
shit.
fucking
What
cancel
episode?
me.
What episode was it? The one where
I'd
they
be like,
wanted
I
to
wasn't deployed in that
Benoit
time.
my balls.
Yeah, it was like one of the
That was the
first
racing.
ones.
It was one of the
culture.
first
It was
ones.
the racing
Yeah.
culture.
No,
Culture.
it was one of the first ones because
Yeah.
the second one was the one where we called her.
So it was the second one then.
I think it was one of the first ones. Yeah. That.
Yeah, it was racing culture because we asked her about her being an Asian American, living or half white, half Asian.
Yeah, I never saw that video.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. It was one. It was one when Gilbert was here too, and and his brother. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
What's your brother?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't remember.
Güey, ¿qué le diste?
¿Qué güey
Get the fuck out of here.
Así te la andas mamando. Se está actuando así como un puto niño para que
Yeah.
Veronica lo agarre de las pinches greñas.
Este güey no viene de
Nomás-
México.
Nomás llegaste y se hizo pendejo, güey. Ahora sí.
It's because she drives me
He's
crazy.
nervous.
She drives my head
What
crazy.
is it that you think we need to improve on, like as individuals, and I guess like kind of a feedback among us?
I'll say that I've noticed when I watch the episodes on YouTube, I cannot hear myself talk. I have to like.
So now he's
really turn
talking
it up.
like this.
Yeah, I have to speak up. My voice is way the fuck too low, or
Oh shit!
soft.
His voice is way too low because you know. He's
And
cool shit.
another one of the things we need to improve on is tangents. Going
Yeah,
on fucking
tangents are bad.
And
We're bad
realizes
with
when
tangents.
yeah.
Yeah, but I had a solution for that, but you guys didn't let me do it.
What was your solution?
The outlines. The thing is like we need to have like a
Hold
pre-formula before each episode.
I didn't let anyone not do shit. I'll just say that right now.
Yeah, who
I'll
who
just
doesn't let
say that
anyone-
right now.
No, because like if you look at our group chats, we all have different topics we wanted to talk about, but then
Yeah.
they were never brought up during.
The session.
Yes. And so you can't put it all on me, right? Like
Yeah.
when we have a paper, an outline, right? Like at the beginning, I had an outline. I said, hey,
Yeah.
do you guys remember? I'm like segment 1, segment 2, segment 3. Everybody had like a specific time,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we never followed it.
It's just hard because
And it's
like,
hard
That-
because
and
there's
then we didn't. Well, we didn't follow it, and then we never heard about it again.
Well, it's hard because then we get on the tangent, and then they're talking about it.
But then
and then-
again,
Oh, I did.
like say you have 10
so
minutes to
this
talk
is why I
about.
called the season raw and uncut, because the whole point of it was, again, I've told you guys this before. If I lead the way I want it, you guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" But now that we have the experience and we have the history of what happens when we don't have an outline, then you might be more like, "Okay, hey, where the fuck's the paper?" Then you hold me accountable too. Like, where's the
So-
fucking outline before we start the shit?
So if we do that, can we like the one person's gonna talk for 10 minutes and no one's gonna interrupt him?
No, and that's why I didn't enforce it either, because I wanted to see what it is we do. We kind of like. Kind of like football, we look back at our plays and say, "Hey, how
Yeah.
was this working?" And then that way we allocate
I
a different time.
Yeah.
I said
I-
5 minutes, and 5 minutes wasn't gonna be shit.
Yeah, I do want to say something, if I may.
Okay, you
Is
may.
I like the outline, but the time part was the one that kind of because like I feel there's some topics you can go deeper in,
Of course,
and everyone had more to like contribute.
of course.
So that's
and-
what really went. But I did like the outline. The outline.
But every topic too. The
Tangents.
problem was we got off a different tangent. We went on a different topic, and somehow we did like a.
We try to come back, and then it's
we-
too
and we
late.
didn't,
Yeah,
yeah. But, and then I think the other thing we need to do for me, my feedback to you guys is like, maybe we should have maybe 4 like core subjects that kind of come back every single fucking time.
Yeah.
And that is why I let it be raw so that we can see ourselves, identify who the fuck we are, and when we focus
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
All right, then let's do sports.
So you're covering
give a fuck
sports or
about
what, homie? This ain't KMBT, homie.
Sports
Sports.
section.
Yeah, so like for me,
Like right now, I would love to talk about me. I would love to talk about some motherfucking World Cup.
No, you said
Yeah,
he was.
dude.
All you said was
you were
he's
just at
ugly
work.
and that I'm mad.
What?
Give me this bobo.
What? What I say, motherfuckers?
Este güey andaba trabajando y según puro fucking
Ah,
World Cup viendo su
I'm not saying I wasn't
ESPN
watching
catch-ups.
it, but I was following it.
Uh,
Kiss my ass, asshole. Fuck you too, bitch. What the fuck?
See, like what I saw was.
A ver, güey.
You were like the
¿Tú le sigues a
military
liga?
guy. That's who.
The
That's who
Spanish
Andy
league?
was.
No, because I think it's boring as fuck.
That's who Andy
I
was.
no, I follow the English league where the fucking excitement is at, man.
Según
I don't-
tenía que-
that he has no fucking attachment to whatsoever, other than
que
what?
tan feos.
I don't know, man. What do you
To
have?
what? To what? We what? What? What?
You're
Like,
talking.
what do you care about fucking a team in England or whatever?
Because I like sport.
este güey nada más le gusta por decir el güey.
Nah,
Pues
kiss
qué, güey.
suck
¿Qué-
my nuts.
Puro fucking Manchester.
What do you like
United.
Manchester, bro?
Yeah, why?
Why?
Because the fucking Scotty doesn't know.
Because
No,
one day
Euro
someone
trip.
told him that Manchester was
No.
the fucking team to watch.
I can
Yeah,
tell you why.
Because it's the best. Because that
No,
song. 'Cause that
no,
song.
no. I can tell you exactly why, motherfuckers. And then you can suck my balls. One ball for each of you fucking assholes.
A ver, di, güey.
So I didn't like it because someone told me. I didn't like it because that's the one that seemed cool on the internet at that time. I was 17. Because before that, I was all about football over here.
Chicharito, man.
NFL. Nope. Nope. Suck my balls on that one. Nope.
Okay,
And that was
get to the
before-
point.
And that was before Chicharito even went to fucking Man United. Suck my ass.
Hey, just spit it out. Just spit it out.
Kiss my ass. It could fucking interrupt me. All right. So, I was in Mexico. I was 17 years old. I got sick. So I was laying in bed all fucking day, flipping to the TV, and this game came on that I saw. There was nothing else to watch, so I decided to watch the game. And it happened to be Manchester United versus Derby County.
Ah, no se sabe el güey.
Yes.
Entonces sabe el güey.
Yes. And it was in the
Where is Derby County?
in England.
Where?
They're all English
In
clubs.
like I think it's southern
I
England.
like Chelsea.
Besides that, I don't know exactly.
Entonces sabe el güey.
Tú nomás
go for
dices
Chelsea.
eso, güey, para amputarlo.
Yeah.
Fuck Chelsea.
Yeah. See.
See?
So I saw how they were playing. I was like, holy shit, that red team is pretty cool. I like how they play. And because of how I liked how they played, that sparked my interest in them. And then when I got back over here, I started looking them up and and I fell more into the
So
team.
who's your team?
Manchester United.
And no other team.
And no other team.
So
Like
when the
Arsenal?
World Cup was
There's-
playing,
No, well, there's a difference because Manchester United is not an international team. It's just a league team.
I
Yeah, but those
understand
players
that,
are
but
English.
Didn't they play for England?
Yes.
Did they lose? Did you cheer for them?
For England?
Yeah.
No.
So
I
it's just a
cheered.
team.
I cheered for Mexico. And
I cheer for Mexico every time, and
I-
they always let me down.
Yeah, I knew they weren't even going to make it out of the group stage this time.
And then he
around.
cheered for Argentina.
And
No, hell
fuck no. Fuck no.
I was
Fuck
cheering
you.
for Morocco, dude.
Yeah. Morocco, if anything.
So I've heard that the World Cup was legendary, and me
The
being a
final
person,
was really good. The final was
me
fucking
being a
fantastic.
person that has
looked
no-
like it
Veronica, Veronica doesn't like fucking sports or shit like that, and she was all up into it.
Nice.
She couldn't even watch the penalty kicks.
so I have no literacy when it comes to soccer. I thought it was a regular motherfucking game,
I thought it was fucking rigged.
and that too.
I mean, I can't say anything against that. I don't know.
I don't know. I could give a fuck.
Because of
If it
course
wasn't my-
they had to give it to Messi's bitch ass. They had
No
he,
shit.
He had to win it.
It was
He
rigged.
had to. Just like the Ballon d'Or last year, he
All
he
right,
won the
enough
last
of the
Golden
fucking
Globe.
sports.
Yeah, it was rigged.
People are just on his dick. That's really what it is.
Pues, ¿qué
What
más?
is your passion?
What? Not sports. That's for damn sure.
No, but overall, as the year has progressed,
Video
like what
games.
is it that you found yourself more happily intrigued to talk about?
Space.
It's not even that either. That's more like at the outside of the podcast, but
What? Like in the podcast?
yeah, as far as the topics we've covered,
Oh.
what is it that you like resonated more towards?
Well,
it was
obviously
easier for you to,
the car shit and posting all the junkyard videos.
as far as episodes though.
Oh, what?
What did you like to talk about?
The topic was the ADHD.
Like the episodes we did, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like
what
the
about it?
topics? Which one resonated to you more? Which one
Resonated.
Yeah, which one was more easier for you to like?
Oh, to talk about? Yeah, the fucking ADHD, because it's like a daily part of my
Right
life.
up his alley.
So
Yeah.
moving forward, do we continue that topic?
Yeah,
It's gonna come up.
If yeah, it's
It's
definitely
gonna come up.
No,
Because-
but we can't keep getting. We can't
No.
keep having episodes, and then we talk about 5 different topics.
No, what I'm saying is it's gonna come up is
That's
like
it, 'cause that's just dangerous.
Some's gonna lean to like, oh, it's because we're ADHD that happened. Like it's gonna keep popping up
blame
that
it on
way.
my ADHD. Yeah,
Not like we want to make it a topic, but it's gonna. It's,
I think
it's,
it is a topic, though.
it's
That's
part
my
of-
point.
Yeah.
It is a
So
main.
You're saying that
it is a
we're
main
kinda
core.
gravitated
It's
towards
gonna.
that.
It's gonna be an ongoing pointing out
Yes,
of ADD.
it is a main core that's gonna probably stick with us.
Yes,
That is
Yeah.
my point.
I don't think there's avoiding it.
What other one do you guys?
Do you think there's avoiding it?
No.
It's a core part of who we are and how
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah, but so that's what I'm saying. On paper, I want it for it to be like
Yeah.
it's like so. Like if somebody said, "What is the Ville to a Wait about?"
Oh, it's about.
I want
these
somebody to
ADD
say it's
motherfuckers.
about some ADHD motherfuckers who don't know how to podcast.
It's about
Yeah.
two. It's about 2 ADHD motherfuckers and 2 normal motherfuckers
Nah, I wouldn't call
Yeah.
you guys normal.
who are trying to get this
That's-
podcast through.
Yeah,
For me, my topic that I liked, besides relationship one, is for me the business part. But so that's 2, and then the third one is the whole racial thing. So people that are watching from out of state, I wanted to give them like a perspective, and it was like this teensy bit of what it is like, or what it is to be living in Idaho as a fucking Mexican or as whatever Latin, Hispanic
Whatever we
thing.
are?
Yes.
Yeah, I
But for
think-
me, I can only speak for me as a Mexican. Like,
Yeah.
what is my perspective here? So that is one core that I want to incorporate.
Yeah.
moving
that's.
forward.
I agree on that one because
That's
a
who we
core-
are.
It's, exactly, the ADD part is who we are. So that one too. I'm like, there's just shit. I'm just like, I just don't know if people fully, I guess, white people wouldn't get the shit we've gone through or experienced or how we feel or how we are.
And it's not even like how
Like-
you brought up the whole like what like makes you fucking cringe, right? And then you apologized to a certain individual or whatever, right? Like those people did their fucking actions, right? And so my point of me bringing up the whole racial thing isn't to say, hey, Idaho is racial. I'm bringing it up to say, hey, this is our experience and this is why we are the way we are.
Yeah.
But and then for them to see like, okay, we fucked up. Or maybe something will like resonate to them too, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, this is what they go through. And this is how they perceive us too. This is how they perceive us.
Yeah, so I feel like we need to go deeper into that kind of stuff and, you know, just kind of give our personal day-to-day experiences. I feel like you see that a lot more, Albert, than we do. You know, you being traveling a lot and being in different places and seeing how different people treat, you know, Hispanics or whatever. But yeah, that'd be something to come back to. You know, keep it going. So
I say we should have 4, but I think it should be like more like 5 or 6.
yeah, I do like
6
talking about
course.
family. You know,
Yeah.
I like knowing how we're dealing with family life and whatever. You know, we're not just 4 riffraffs. You know,
You know, and family covers, the whole relationship, your parenting.
yeah,
And then, we'll always probably come back as far as like how we were raised as well too, and why
Yeah.
we think the way we think.
yeah. We're always gonna come back to that because I feel like the way we were raised has a really very big impact on who we are. You know,
Fuck.
so
Like the point for me is like I want to share why we are who we are, and
Yeah.
that's the bottom line. And
Who
it's
are
gonna
you?
and it's gonna speak to somebody. As long as it's one somebody that changes a negative to a positive, that's the ultimate fucking goal for me. Just like how
Yeah.
we had someone come over earlier, like when it's like, hey, they're asking for our opinion.
yeah,
And we know the
Yeah.
solution, but we're not going to like beat around the fucking bush either, right? So if someone's
Yeah.
listening and says, hey, Like, what do I do in this situation? Well, have
Tazos.
them tune in and watch and see what fucking happens when you fucking do meth or when you do.
Yeah, you know,
when you do
we
that
should
kind of
probably focus on something like that. We should try to reach out to some of these youngsters, do a segment on you know, what happens if you do this, what happens, you know.
Yeah, and I've been in jail. I got my fucking record. So
Yeah.
What
are the dangers of smoking marijuana?
Yeah, what is it to be in or try to get involved in a fucking gang life? What it's like to do fucking drugs? The peer pressure between the ages of fucking 12
I feel like none
to
of us
fucking 18.
Yeah, I feel like none of us really succumb to that kind of shit in school. You know, you need to join a gang and this and that, get jumped.
No,
in,
the pressure was there,
mamadas.
but I think we somehow, for whatever reason, kind of just went right alongside that shit.
I don't know, Albert, weren't you in a gang?
If anything, I think we
Was that
dipped
in a
our.
gang? Sort of.
I think if
Did
anything,
you
we
get
dipped
beat
our
up
toes
to
in
get
it.
into it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got fucking jumped in and all that shit.
Yeah, see, I
I
stayed
feel
away
like
from all
I
that.
Yeah, I never
experienced all
got jumped
that.
in either.
I feel like it's the way leaned towards the skaters.
Yeah,
Yes,
I hung out with the skaters.
See, and I'd like to hear that phase in your life because it's like
Well, I kind of talked about it when we talked about the whole race and
yeah,
culture.
but we didn't
Yeah.
we just scratched the
I,
surface.
all I
yeah,
said
yeah.
was that the Mexicans wanted to kick my ass
just-
because I hung out with all the
We just
skaters.
scratched a little bit. Yeah, tú te juntabas con los skaters, tú con los paisas, and me and Albert with whoever the
Nah,
fuck.
For
we
me,
wanted.
I was like back and forth. Really,
Yeah, you kind of were. Yeah.
I hanged out with the white kids and I hang out with the beaners.
Yeah.
I was back and forth. I was like in the middle. Like for some reason, Brian wanted to fight Miguel, or
Your
fucking
buddies wanted to fight each other
Tyler
from
wanted
different
to
sides.
fucking fight
Well, I mean,
Oscar or something. Like, but I was like, I don't. Why? Like,
It
what
was
the fuck?
conflicting, bro.
I didn't have issues with any
Yeah,
sides.
yeah.
I was always like right with both of them. I was like, all right, cool.
That
Yeah,
shit
you're-
was
I'll
always
hang over
conflicting.
here. And I'll hang over here.
Best
Like,
buds with Tyler.
and Tyler was the shit, man. Tyler
No
was
empieces,
cool,
güey.
man.
No empieces, güey, con el ADD.
se le va a mojar la bola, güey.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I just.
So like on the gang
remember
shit.
the fucking?
I do, but he was just a good
Le va a
buddy. That's
salir,
it.
le
That's
va a salir
it.
el red rocket. No empieces,
So on the
güey.
gang shit, dude, we never actually ever talked about that kind of shit. But I think what got me unattracted to that style was, for one,
Unattracted to it.
yeah, as a kid, I realized like, well, my dad was saying to me, and that shit always comes up, like the relationship with my dad, right?
Same
For
here.
one, it didn't
Same here.
it didn't make no motherfucking sense. I was the only motherfucker getting in trouble out of my group. Like,
And they
why
were
the
telling, and everyone was telling you what to do or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, it's like, hey, what the fuck?
Do this, and that's what got
think
you in
you're
trouble.
the fucking boss, bitch. Then why don't you fuck him up? Why do I gotta go
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
Why are you sending me to go squad these fuckers up and you don't do shit? Like, as a leader, lead by example, motherfucker. The other thing is, as a kid, going back to the business was like, aren't fucking real gangbangers like doing shit to get money?
Yeah.
Like, if anything, we're doing the total opposite.
We're
It was
just
just a
fighting,
lifestyle.
getting in trouble.
And I think a lot of it too is like, it was just a lot of out of state influence.
I think a lot of
Yeah,
it.
that California
We would
influence.
we would get a lot of people from California coming in saying, "Hey, we used to bang this shit." I'm like, dude, we're not in Norwalk anymore.
I think a lot of that was just trying to prove you were something you weren't. You know, like, hey man, I'm on
That's
probation.
essentially
Dude, you were
brotherhood.
just wanting to fit in.
I've
You
been a
just wanted
juvie.
to fit
Yeah, I know.
in.
Yeah, and so
Really,
that
come on.
part I want to cover at some point. Like, you don't need
wanted
to join a fucking
to
gang.
fit
You can join a fucking club if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Let's start a club.
Let's start a fight club.
Yeah.
But
So
anyways, boys,
when we
No, we had a fight club.
I'm gonna make my exit.
All right, man.
farewell.
Peace out, dog.
We had a fight club that didn't go too well. We'll keep going.
So we had Andy had to excuse himself. He had an accident.
He pissed himself.
Se cagó el güey, nomás dejó ahí la pinche basura, el baboso.
Se
Fuck.
cagó.
Batito cabrón huevón. So you just leave it there.
I just add the power.
Fuck. What were we talking about?
Well, basically where we want to take
You're
the
asking
podcast.
Yeah,
the
so the
wrong
course.
motherfucker, dude.
So the cores. So as far as cores, ADHD, family,
Cars,
cars, what
business.
else? Business. What else?
Business and being Hispanics. Yeah.
5. So 5. Those are our cores. Oh, and I guess that motherfucker wants to do sports, so there's his 6. But
Yeah.
Sports.
Ese güey que habla de sports, yo ando durmiendo.
I'll be like, yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not a sport. Why? How come you're not a sports guy?
I lost my interest in sports when I realized the only thing I cared about sucked ass at it.
Like your team or
Mexico
whatever?
in the World Cup
All
is
or
the only
nothing.
thing I ever cared about. I didn't give a shit about Chivas. I didn't give a shit about America or Cruz Azul, or especially not in any fucking foreign fucking club like Andy does. Yeah,
dude.
or Arsenal or what's the other one?
I don't know, dude.
Barcelona or Real Madrid. You know, Real means royal in Spanish,
Yeah,
and then Salt Lake named theirs Real Salt Lake.
yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking
I don't
sense
know.
to me.
I'm not a soccer guy, and I'm not. I like
But yeah,
basketball, but I don't
Have
even
you
follow
ever?
that.
When's the last time you had a good time watching a fucking Mexican team or a Mexican game?
The problem is I don't have
Never.
fucking time to fucking watch anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
exactly.
either.
And when it does come around, you have to fucking have like ESPN or
Yeah,
some
see-
kind of shit.
see,
I don't have any
That's
of
the
that.
thing with the World Cup. Like, we were able to watch it on Fox, which is a local channel, and Davian was like, "You don't care about soccer, even?" I'm like, I like soccer. I can never watch any games because we have to pay for them. Like, we have to, pay for a certain channel. I'm like, I enjoy watching it. Like, I watch some really good games, and Davian's just like, you never watch it, so all of a sudden you act like you care about soccer. I'm like, I've always liked
It's
soccer.
once every 4 years.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you don't
And
have to be
I'll root for Mexico until I'm like, yeah, there's no hope.
Yeah. But no, I've never cared about sports. I think to me it comes down to a time thing. Just like video games and watching TV, like
Yeah.
it's time. I don't have time to do that shit.
Yeah.
Like okay, I'm off today, right? We're doing this.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing this, which is cool. I'm investing my time in this. I like doing it. I like hanging out with you guys, my brothers. But am I gonna go watch TV after this? Probably not, dude. Like I got things I need to do. If it's not drinking with you guys and having a good time, I gotta go home and fold clothes, and I gotta go home and do this.
Gotta tend to this. Hija la chingada.
Yeah, attend to my little one behind the scenes, and it's time. And sports, just take your time because you have to sit for over an hour and a half to get to the damn point, and I don't have time to do that shit. And if I'm drinking, I'll enjoy it. Let's just put it this way: I like sports. Wherever
Yeah,
there's
it's,
drinking, yeah.
And it depends on the time of your life too. Because I know as a kid, I fucking loved it, but I don't know how Andy has time for that. But
Yeah.
if he does, he does. That's cool.
No, porque ese güey
He's
le
got all
dice,
those expensive channels. That's
ese
why.
güey le dice a Gopher que he's gonna hang out y luego no. That's how he's got time.
Es que está, güey, para que le preguntes que, hey, come on down and say, are you watching Manchester? Just say you're watching Manchester.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. I mean, we all have our fucking things we like to do. Like I like to do, like go hike, and people think that shit's boring. Our homeboy likes to fish, and I like fishing. Don't get me wrong, but I couldn't do it every day. Because if I did it every day, I don't think I'd get the thrill either.
Yeah.
But look, what Kessie told me was that he wants to go every day so he can get a base average of what it's like throughout the whole year.
Yeah,
and
but
to know
so
when,
fundamentally,
Yeah.
it's
what
not
days.
the fishing part. It's not the fishing that intrigues him. It's that other whole.
He wants to
Yeah.
build a
Yes.
timetable or like a statistic kind of thing to be able to follow and be like, these are the
Yeah,
times.
that's
when
studies.
the
That's-
temperature is this,
See, and
the humidity and the barometric pressure. He's all into it.
yeah, he's really into that. He's got a whole spreadsheet on that.
But a motherfucker in sports though could say the same fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm watching this because I need to know like precise this, blah blah blah. But to each his own.
Statistics, yeah.
Like what's that shit they do in football? Like fantasy league? Like
Yeah, what is
this is
that?
my mother's. Yeah, like I don't get that shit. That sounds like a waste of time to me.
You just fucking
Well,
fantasize about him.
Like you're
Dude.
trying to build your team based on like their stats on that game,
and you
know,
can
se
just
que
get anybody
mamadas.
from any team.
Yeah,
Dude, I've been
Like,
in the
how does
South.
that make any
I've been in the
sense to me?
South, and I mean it's just gambling, and like literally they will gamble and bet money on video games. So like
Damn.
you have your own fantasy team that you make somehow. I don't know how the fuck. I don't know what console, whatever the fuck. But that's all I hear. Like, and it's not just like the people I work with down the South. It's just I go to a barber shop. That's all they're fucking talking about is like who you got on this, who you got on that, and like they're talking about $1,000 fucking games.
Damn.
So they pretty much consolidate their money, bet $2,000 on someone else's shit, right? Because if you got $100, you ain't gonna make
Yeah.
shit, and then they just kind of they split it. But I fucking casinos also do not like.
Yeah, I don't like
They don't-
casinos. I
No
don't.
me llaman la atención.
Yeah, it's a
You know
waste
what
of
I'm saying?
time. It's a waste of money.
Yep.
To be quite honest,
So I
dude,
go for a good time, maybe like once every fucking 5 years, just
Yeah.
to
I'll play on
just,
the fucking nickel slots.
To be quite honest, dude, I even hate working on cars. I feel like it's a waste of time. Like I get mad. I like working on cars. I like cars, but when I have to set a whole day of my life away to work on a car that I don't get to spend with my kid or my wife,
I
like
know.
that pisses me off.
I wish it would just fucking run
Yeah,
and not fucking break.
yeah.
In a perfect
Yeah,
world,
so I
right?
don't focus on that.
But yeah, that's the kind of shit you have to do to have those kind of cars.
Yeah.
And you know, me and you have a fucking
That or money.
pricey taste in cars.
Yeah,
Yeah, that or money, dog. I mean, you gotta have money either way.
Yep.
Either to pay somebody to do it, which kind of I feel like some people it takes the fun out of it.
Yeah,
Some
it takes the
people
fun
like-
out of it, and it also takes it. Like, I don't trust anyone to just work on my car. That's a fucking cat.
Yeah, for me, fuck that. I'd rather pay somebody to get my shit done so I can go on a cruise.
yeah. That's where I'm at right now. I just want to pay someone to fix my galant, and I'm done.
But that's the thing with that specific kind of thing. Yeah, sure, you can get someone to pay for that fucking truck to get all fucking service and whatnot. But our cars, not a lot of people know how to fucking work on those cars.
No, I'm talking about if I had like a car, like a dream car or whatever, which I don't even fucking know, right? Probably be a lowrider though. I want somebody to be like, hey, what
Beat
the
you
fuck?
Monte Carlo.
I want somebody to be
hydraulics.
like, hey, what the fuck that spick doing on the boulevard? Because that shit doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, the only time I see lowriders and badass classics is at a car show, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then you might have like an old head, like the ones that you run into at the thing, where they're like almost jizzing themselves because they appreciate the car. Like that is the only motherfucking time that you might run into someone that like giving you some feedback about your car, like oh my
Yeah.
god, or like that one guy that raced us down the fucking canyon.
Dude, I
He's
get
like,
that
"Oh
shit
my-"
all the time, though.
And he goes,
Every day when
my
I'm
god,
driving
oh
around.
my god, like he almost jizzed on you, dog.
It's silly. You know what? And that's all it does, dude. Cars attract guys.
Other guys, yeah.
Like
They're
everything.
not chick magnets, they're fucking
Yeah,
dick
like when my
magnets.
galant was running, it was like, oh my god.
But that's the same shit the fucking gym bros say. That
Yeah.
the fucking muscles that they build, they don't attract chicks. They
Yeah.
attract other dudes telling them like,
Yeah.
nice pecs, bro.
Oh, it's just an ego
Nice,
thing.
nice guns, bro. I
You're
wish I was
feeding
just
your
big
ego.
big as you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Yeah, fuck it. Well, all in all, I think we got our cores. I think we've always had our cores. I just think.
Okay.
we've
How many
learned-
chicks have told you guys, hey, nice beard?
A lot.
It's been other dudes too.
I'm not actually. I get a lot of women that compliment it. They want
Really?
to touch it. Yeah.
Ah.
And I'm like, nope. I got two
Only
women.
when I get
that-
a haircut.
Fresh fade.
Do you wait? You get guys that tell you you have a nice beard?
Back in the day, yeah. It's been a while. I don't talk to anyone, so
That's because he hasn't socialized.
yeah.
Okay.
Haven't gone out of the fucking the Ville crib. Nah, fuck all that. So yeah, I don't want. I mean, I.
No, we're getting there, man, and I feel like we're only gonna get better, and we got some cool topics coming. Some that not all of us will probably like, or all like.
Yeah, I want to bring music too. I
You
want
know,
to bring
yeah.
music
And,
topic.
Thanks to haters for watching, giving us that like, and
I need guests. I need more guests.
yeah, more.
We need more
guest
controversial
feature.
topics.
Yeah, those are the ones that you don't want me to bring, but those are the ones I want to bring, dude.
We need to chinga su madre, get heated,
And at some point, I want to go out and
Fucking bring them.
Another thing I want to do is I want to. I mean, it has to be planned, it has to be scheduled, almost like a vacation. But I want to do because there's podcasts I watch out in California and other states and shit, right? And I want to do like a little tour where we book a week. We take a fucking week off and just kind of go out there and kind of spread our message too.
Yeah.
And if they ever wanted to fucking come on down, we book in lodge. But I think that'd be neat. I just want to get other people's perspective and things like that. So, but I think we'll wrap it up. And if anybody wants to suggest any topics, any guests here locally,
even if you want to be a guest
plugs,
speaker.
I don't just reach out to any of us.
You know what, guys? I am gonna say to like end this. I'm gonna say I feel like I get a lot more feedback than the rest of us do. I've run into people I don't even know at work that are like, "Hey, man, I watched our podcast. Like, you guys are doing a good job." And it's people I don't even know, but
yeah.
it's just word of mouth. It gets around.
I haven't got any of that.
So, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see that. I've gotten feedback that people don't know us and we talk like they know us, but a lot of the people that watch it are just kind of some people say, I feel like I know you guys because I just jump right in. You know, like you guys just jump right in and go. So.
Yeah, I got some of that today.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really cool.
They just feel like they can jump into a conversation that
Yeah,
we're having.
yeah. So we just thanks to everybody that's watching, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. So what's
Don't
coming
give
for
a
me?
fuck.
What's coming for me is a new track for the thing, like a soundtrack for us. Some point in 2023, at some point, I'm not committing, but we'll probably go out and research some other studios, like studio spaces, and see what the fuck that's like. We're working with what we got, and then what else?
That's it.
That's it.
Órale pues. All right, and thank you everybody for watching and supporting us, and I hope you guys have a good New Year's.
Hell yeah.